Hey everybody, my name is Paul Esden Jr., aka Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. I'm pulling a Roger Goodell. We're in here on the couch. But no, I'm not in my basement. I'm in the man cave as we're watching the 2022 NFL Draft. Hope you guys are enjoying the draft, which, by the way, is a little over 30 minutes away with all the hubbub. Roger Goodell will come out to the podium and he'll be doing some action before we officially start this thing. But we're about 30 minutes away, and we're going to be talking about all the rumors, the nuggets. We're going to do live reactions. We've got this live stream popping, locking, and dropping. Make sure you guys throughout the entire show, again, we're streaming live simultaneously in 3 different places. The Jet Zone Facebook page, my YouTube account, youtube.com/boygreen25, and of course, my Twitter account as well. Again, wherever you guys are watching, feel free to drop questions, comments, topics. This is an interactive show, and I want to hear from each and every one of you. You'll notice the gear, the official Jets 2022 draft hat, Jets official 2022 draft shirt, and I'm ready, man. I'm packed and loaded. But before we start, and make sure you guys let me know what beverage of choice you've got going on. Look at this. My beautiful fiance got me this nice official Jets cup. So let's do this thing. I'm a Mountain Dew guy myself, so crack one open. Crack a cold one open, baby. Yes. Let's go. Here we go. Let's pour that in, baby. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Yeah, look at that pour. I've been watching a little Bar Rescue. Oh, there we go. Nice. Ah, yeah, baby. Very nice. Okay, let's get a cold one. Cheers, everybody, for the draft. That's the stuff. All right, let's look around, baby. Who do we got? All right, and feel free. What's happening? All right, we got Vervain, Aidan Hutchinson to the Jets. I'm talking it into existence. And folks, in case you missed it last night, Vegas odds, of course, they're live in Vegas, of course, but Vegas odds had Aidan Hutchinson. The new favorite team to land him is the New York Jets. After all the hubbub, the podcast, the breakdowns, the social media interactions, and after all of that, we could get a guy that none of us thought we would? Of course, that would be this particular offseason. So, Vervain, I like the chutzpah. I like the confidence, and who knows? Maybe it does happen. Maybe it is Aidan Hutchinson to the Jets, which, by the way, me personally, Kayvon Thibodeau is my number 1 overall player. It's not just an Aidan Hutchinson thing. It is overall. But, hey, nonetheless, I would be more than happy, thrilled, obviously, with landing a player of Aidan Hutchinson's potential. We'll see if it is true, but I like that you're speaking it into existence. Again, 30 more minutes, Jets fam. Let's go. What a huge draft this is. You got 9 picks overall, 4 picks in the top 38, 2 picks inside the top 10. If the Jets stay in the top 10, more on that in just a second. But if they stay in the top 10, to be the first time in Jets history that they had 2 selections in the top 10 of the NFL draft. So this is massive. We got Brian Still hopping in. Howdy, howdy. And love that. Ryan Balake. Let's make history, Jets fam. You bet, baby. Yes, sir. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Mike, Mountain Dew, baby. Yes, sir. Do the do. We need to get Mountain Dew as an official sponsor of this show. I mean, I am, shamelessly, freely just promoting them left and right. But let's get some of that going. I agree. Let's see. What's up, Paul? What's up, Mike? Going with the Vegas odds on the Hutchinson pick. Very nice. Very nice. Could be. Could be. And, John Bradley, good evening or early Friday morning here in Scotland. Let's go, Jets. John Bradley, you're a goddamn trooper, man. That's what I'm talking about. Do whatever you can for the draft. Enjoy it again. We poured out a cold Dewey already, but everybody enjoy wherever you're watching. Scotland, wherever. This is the internet, so we could be a little bit from everywhere. So love it. So, guys, feel free to show in. And I'll also give a quick shout out. Guys, make sure you hop over. Again, we're streaming live in 3 different places, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. But please, if you're not, hop on over to YouTube, hit the like button. Come on, baby. We're going to be doing this live stream for the whole draft. So make sure you hit the thumbs up on the video and hit subscribe as well and show your support. Also, another way to show your support, you can also do a YouTube super chat if you're on there. Send an emoji, send a tip, skip to the front of the line and support the channel so we can do some more cool stuff. We have some exciting draft content over the weekend, so hopefully you guys enjoy a lot of that. So, John, welcome to the show. Ryan Balake, I just want to have dudes that are taking us to the next level. You can make a case for anyone in the top 10 except Kyle Hamilton, LOL. Yeah, I just think the depth at safety, to your point, Jaquan Brisker, even Daxton Hill, there's so many guys, Lewis Seen, that I like at safety that I'd be more than comfortable with, that even the gap between Hamilton and them isn't big enough for me that I'd be willing to risk it to get the biscuit from that perspective. So I'm with you there. But really, you can make a case for a lot of different things. And I don't know if you guys saw the joke, but I sent it out earlier today. You know the Anchorman scene where it's Champ Kind and Ron Burgundy who are doing the prank call to Veronica Corningstone? They're like, and they try to make something up and, did she buy it? Yeah, I think she bought it. Like, I did that, but for Joe Douglas in terms of all the rumors that have been leaking this week. Think about it for a second. This has all been within the last 2 weeks. So Kayvon Thibodeau to the Jets. Okay. This week, Jermaine Johnson to the Jets. Ike Ekwonu to the Jets. This morning, Sauce Gardner to the Jets. There's a lot of steam. The fact of the matter is this: no one knows what the hell they're talking about, which is great and exciting for us. It could be a variety of options. Could be Sauce. Could be Jermaine Johnson. Could be KT. Could be Aidan Hutchinson. I mean, we just don't know. And hell, even Deebo Samuel, which, by the way, folks, I'll tell you this. Bring in a little inside scoop that you guys may be able to see here, and you will during the show. I feel so confident, mind you, that a Deebo Samuel trade is happening tonight with the 10th overall pick, that I have an article pre-written. For those who don't know, on top of doing the podcast, the YouTube shows, and everything else, I am the digital reporter for Heavy.com covering the New York Jets. And what that means is I write articles to cover the Jets. I have an article pre-written. It's right here behind another window. And as soon as Deebo Samuel is traded, in my mind, I believe it's going to happen. It's not sourced. I just have a very strong inkling about it. I'm hitting boop, post, and that's going out to our Facebook page and everything else. So that's how confident I feel about it. We'll see if it ends up happening. If not, apparently I will find the nearest bridge to jump off of, apparently, because that apparently was for nothing. I wrote that article a little bit earlier today, but I think that's going to go down. But you know what? You will see all our live reactions to the great picks, bad picks, and even the NFL draft in general. So I'm really looking forward to all of that. That should be a lot of fun. We got the Jets gang in here. Jets, Jets. Let's go, baby. We're fired up. It's draft day. It's the best day of the year. Neil Glassman, can't wait for the days when we pick 31st or 32nd. You know, it's funny. I was on WGR 550 in Buffalo, and I'm doing a little bit of a media tour here. Tomorrow I'm going to be in Utah, which is kind of cool for their ESPN station. They want to hear what pieces around Zach Wilson. I'm joining them tomorrow night in ESPN Utah. And this morning, like I said, I was on WGR 550 in Buffalo, and I said, the draft, it's a lot of the same things I was saying to you guys, like, wow, the draft is the best time of the year. And I said, well, not for you Buffalo Bills people that are listening in, because you're dealing with the first world problem, MVP races, playoff championships, and all this craziness that they're pursuing, and they're picking in the back end of the first round, I think 25th. Is their pick. And again, remember those days, Kyle Wilson, Muhammad Wilkerson, based off of those long, deep runs. So 100% Neil, savor the flavor, Jet fans. Enjoy this moment right here, right now, because hopefully we're not doing this anywhere near in the future. So great comment there, Neil, and I can't wait. Although, I kind of made this joke on the radio earlier. If you would have told Lion fans, like, screenshot, hey, guys, you're picking 32nd, 2 years ago, they would have been like, oh my God, we won the Super Bowl. But really, they just did a trade with the team that won the Super Bowl in the Rams. So that's kind of funny. But hopefully, we are picking 31st or 32nd here. All right, let's keep looking through all these comments. Jets gang, KT and Jameson tonight would be a beautiful combination. I would be thrilled with KT. Jameson would be fascinating for a lot of reasons. And the part that would be really interesting, besides the player who I really like, would Joe Douglas be willing to risk it to get the biscuit? And what I mean by that is Jameson will miss some period of time. His camp says he'll be ready by training camp. Rich Samini said he won't be ready till December. I've heard Connor Hughes say November. I don't know. Everyone's saying a different answer. We don't know. But it seems like he will miss some period of time. If you're comfortable with that and you really think he's the best wide receiver by such a wide margin, perhaps that brings it in there. Let's go to The Who. This draft has so many bust potential in the first round. No question about it. There's a lot of players. Trayvon Walker is one, and why I, quite frankly, did not want the Jets to draft him, to be honest with you. I just feel like there's so much bust potential there. Some people argue no bust potential because of the high floor in terms of run defense. But for me, bust potential there. A lot of guys, even a guy I love a lot, KT. Some people believe he's got a lot of bust potential. Derek Stingley with the injury concerns. There is a lot of those guys. So again, you got to risk it to get the biscuit. Right now, I'm seeing on ESPN. I'm watching the ESPN coverage. All the guys showing the drip. Jermaine Johnson in a nice golden jacket, very nice coming out. George Karlaftis kind of coming out basic. I'm seeing a lot of these. I saw Sauce Gardner had the nice bling, had the nice ice with the sauce chain. That was a very nice touch. Devin Lloyd, who we interviewed, obviously, on the YouTube channel, very nice as well. And Kayvon Thibodeau with the Subway suit. You know, I love that he embraced the fact that he's the brand guy and he just sells himself out to wear a Subway suit. So you know what? I respect the heck out of it. So major props to him for that. Let's look through some more comments here. Matthias, thumbs up, baby. Yes, sir. Welcome to the show. Big Green, get it. Yes, sir. And let's go. Well, we got Edwin Velasquez in here. Feels like Christmas. It sure does. I'm not even kidding. This is my favorite time of the year. I had my birthday earlier this week, and my birthday really is celebrating the draft, to be honest with you. Oh, I see. Kayvon Thibodeau. Oh, he's wearing the Snickers. So the Subway suit earlier was a throw-off. He's not wearing the suit now. He's wearing a nice black suit with red trim and the Snickers logo. Hey, man, I respect the heck out of it because, again, if you could get your money, why not? Dan in New York, let's go. It's draft day, baby. I did watch, of course, draft day, as is the tradition, obviously. So the draft day is super nice. Apparently, Tatiana's a fan of Garrett Wilson, my fiance, with the split suit. You know, like the pearls. Okay, there you go. My fiance's in the room for draft day. She's supporting the cause. So a lot of drip. I see Jameson Williams with a nice red suit. That's beautiful. Alabama pride there. So wow, there's a lot of drip on the stage for sure. And I wonder which one of those is going to be wearing the Jets jersey. All right, let's keep going here. Jason Bertrand, let's good. 10 o'clock in the morning here. Have a sick day. Smart, Jason. I will say I still do radio. I take these days off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday because I do baseball at the radio station for the Syracuse Mets. So I made sure I didn't work any of those games. I do it every year so I can do all these, the shows and radio appearances and all that. So, oh, yeah. But I love it, Jason. We had someone else earlier who's in Scotland. So, wow. I mean, I love that we're all over the world doing this. Big Green, 99% chance of Debo. Oh, my God. If we get Debo, I'm going to have the wildest reaction in history. I'm just going to be so beside myself. It's going to be amazing. Let's see. Oh, Dan, New York. Anyone else have multiple Jets YouTube streams running at once? Yes, that's the other thing I forgot to do. I know I'm going to be joining Green Bean, Jets Talk 24/7. Who else am I missing? Matt O'Leary. So I'm going to be joining their channel tomorrow on day 2. That should be fun. But yeah, run them all at once, baby. Yes. Support all the great channels. Obviously, I really only know the Jets. I'm not in the nitty-gritty of the Browns or whoever else. But our content creators, you Jet fans, I just feel like we have a great collection plate of choices. Myself, who's really passionate, loud, which will rub a lot of people the wrong way. You got Matt O'Leary. You got Green Bean. You've got Jets Media. You got Jets Talk 24/7. I mean, we have unbelievable talent in the Jets content creators world. So, and Jake Asman's another one. And he just passed 15,000 subscribers. Good Lord. We're at like 1.49, which, by the way, can we get to 1.5 before the draft starts? That starts in 18 minutes. So can we spread the good word, people? Trying to get to 1.5K. We need like 10 people to do that. I'd love to get to, I heard this on another one of my channels or another day on a live stream. Try to get Boy Green to 2K before the draft is over. So we'll see if we can do that one. That'd be interesting. William Cortez, we're going to get 2 great players tonight, and that's the thing to be happy with. Again, I believe a Deebo Samuel trade is going to happen no matter what. But even if it doesn't, folks, we still have 9 picks in the draft. We have 4 picks in the top 38, 2 picks in the top 10. We're going to walk away with some really good talent tonight and maybe even 3 first-round picks. So, again, you know what? I think that's the way to look at it there from that standpoint. So I think we are. That's a great take, William. Big Green, they said Becton 4 to 6 weeks. Who said that, Big Green? You may have to give me another comment on that. I missed that, but let me know. Becton obviously working out in Dallas right now. He's got a pregnant and expecting girlfriend. So that's the reason he hasn't been at voluntary OTAs. Big Green again, how did Sauce afford that? That's a good question, but easy. Remember, NIL is now fair game and sponsorships and all that jazz. So I'm not No conspiracy there. He's all fair game to use all that. And plus, he's a professional. You can sign agents and everything now. And normally, agents will hook you all up. And then once you get paid, you kind of catch them back up on the backside. Williams Cortez. I'm good with Williams. He starts playing for us when we're 4-1. Yeah, I like the cut of your jib, pal. Yes, sir. That's great. Oh, that's phenomenal. I hope so. That would be amazing. I will tell you my opinion. I'm not afraid to take Jameson Williams. Hey, man, if you believe he's that good of a talent, then you jump in, man, and you make it happen. Let's see. Big Green. I watched Draft Day last night. There you go. I watch it. I just carve out the time to make sure that the draft day. Okay, I always try to make sure it's literally draft day, and I normally try to watch it in the afternoon. This time I did a little later than usual, but we got it in, baby. We got it in. It is a tradition in my household. Ryan Block, hey, Paul, can you possibly show us a TV screen when the Jets are about to pick? Potentially, I am not sure if that's going to work out great. I mean, I can try, but I think really what's going to happen is the camera will be on me, and then I'll give you my reaction. I think that'll probably be best because I don't know how that'll come out on the camera, unfortunately. So I wish I could, Ryan. And like I said, I'm trying this for the first time, so I'd like any feedback. I've never done a live stream for the full draft before, or at the very least for the Jets picks, if nothing else. So feel free, guys, after this is over or during it, if there's other things you like. I'm trying to have the volume minimal in the background so it doesn't overtake us as we're talking here. But of course, any suggestions or anything, I'm certainly open to. But Ryan, I don't believe we'll be able to do that, so I apologize for that. JETS mess jet up. Okay, there you go. Wow, there you go. Dan New York, you'll be at 15K soon, my man. Wow, that'd be pretty special. That'd be pretty special. I'm happy with what I got. I'll be honest, we've had an amazing surge. I hit 1K about a month and a half ago, and now we're almost approaching 1.5. I don't know where we're at when we started this. We're at 1.49K, so we're 10 away from 1,500, 1,500, which to me is amazing, and it's great that we have your guys' support. Let's go to Big Green here. I'd love to see Dolphins fan react to us getting Debo when we're on the clock. That would be hilarious, and I'm sure they're going to have some interesting camera work here again. I think it's going to happen. I don't know. I mean, obviously, there's a good chance it doesn't. I don't know what the odds makers are saying, so it's not 100%, but I felt, again, I told you guys earlier, I felt confident enough to write an entire piece about it. So I guess we'll see who's laughing last, right? Let's go to John Bradley. Would it be possible to give a shout out for the Gang Green Day 2 draft party in London with the legend Nick Mangold? Of course, John Bradley. I saw that on the NYJA Jets UK page. So 100% shout out to those guys. Gang Green Day 2 draft party in London with Nick Mangold. Hopefully any of you around the world who are over in that neck of the woods, feel free to go check it out. Mangold is a beast. And as I've said before, again, the one disappointing part for me is I don't have a Mangold jersey, which, again, you can take my Jets fan card if you'd like. I wouldn't blame you for that, but it is true. I don't have Mangold, or Brick for that matter, which is embarrassing, by the way, but that is pretty embarrassing. Let's keep going here. All right, Big Green. If Hutch falls to 4 at 10, I'm trading down to get a Jabo. Interesting. I mean, that'd be cool to reunite those brothers. If they go Hutch, I don't know if they attack edge quite to that level. But that'd be interesting. Maybe if you trade back and you feel confident enough. Speaking of, they have that mentality potentially with a couple of teams who are looking to trade up today. Earlier today, Cowboys looking to trade up, Saints looking to trade up, Eagles looking to trade up. There's a lot of trade up possibilities for the Jets. So they should have options, quite frankly, for that matter, if they choose to go in that direction. Hutch is possible at 4, and they could trade back. So many options, which I think is a lot of fun. Again, wherever you guys are watching, feel free to join in. Tell us what you're eating. Tell us what you're drinking. Questions, topics, or anything you'd like here. Make sure that you hop in the live chat. And I love seeing all these new people in here. So, again, make sure you like the video and hit subscribe on YouTube and show your support. So I'm seeing a lot of people in here. All right, let's go to this because, of course, it's possible, guys. It's very possible. What if the Jets go with Ike Ekwonu? Well, I'll tell you this. For me, I can rationalize it. I know a lot of people won't. A lot of people are going to be quite upset if ultimately they go Ike Ekwonu. And again, I guess we'll find out my reaction when it's live, and you're going to hear it from me as I'm kind of do the play-by-play as the camera's on me here. But to me, I can understand it. Protect Zach Wilson at all costs. Help out Zach Wilson. Now, Is that an immediate Mekhi Becton trade? What does that all mean? I guess we're going to all find out tonight as we're kind of talking about it and are working our way through it. Then perhaps, but to me, if they go Icky, I'd be okay with it. But also, it kind of depends on what's on the board. Like, I'd be okay with the player because the player's fine. But do they pass on KT? Do they pass on Hutch? Like, that'd be crazy. Sauce Gardner, which there's a lot of buzz about. Who are they passing on? What's the second choice? Because who they're pairing the other side, I think will be interesting. But I know a lot of Jets fans are going to be pissed. I don't believe that'll be me. Oh, Ryan Sanudo, my heavy brethren. Yo, what's up, heavy fam here? And just subbed. You buy into the Raps' latest report. The Jets are interested in trading down from 10. Well, Ryan, awesome. Thank you so much for showing your support. Ryan, of course, covers the Cardinals, the Arizona Cardinals for Heavy.com. Feel free to check him out on Twitter. Ryan Sanudo, really appreciate the support, pal. 100%. There's been reports going back to almost pre-combine from Ralph Vacchiano of SNY that the Jets are open to moving down. It all depends. Again, there's so many balls in the air right now. There is, of course, Deebo Samuel. There's that possibility. There's the possibility potentially of the Jets moving up from 10. That was from Matt Miller just 2 hours ago about them moving up potentially for Sauce Gardner. Double dipping potentially. You get like Icky, KT, whoever, and then you trade back up, get Sauce, and then you go quality over quantity, which certainly would be possible. It wouldn't cost you an arm and a leg. I mean, ultimately, we'll see. So trading up is possible. Staying is possible. Deebo Samuel. Trading back is certainly possible. I mentioned a couple teams earlier. Dallas Cowboys could certainly make sense if you want to go back that far. The Chiefs want to move up, but again, that's so far back. If I'm the Jets, unless it's some level of a king's ransom, I'm not willing to trade back that far personally. Or Saints Eagles, where you drop down a handful of spots, or Steelers at 20, and then you pick up some capital, but you're not going super far. I think that as well. But thank you for the support, Ryan. Appreciate it. Thanks for the sub, brother. Let's keep going here. We've got Roger Newland. Boy Green, you're the best. Hamilton at 10. We need a unicorn at safety. Roger, here's the thing. Some people would be pissed, and again, it always depends on who's on the board, but he would be, if we're talking Hamilton, the perfect compliment to Jordan Whitehead. I mean, it's salt and pepper, baby, yin and yang, mac to cheese. It would be a phenomenal combination. It sounds like Hamilton's going to drop from some of the athletic testing numbers not being quite what they are. I've heard the Vegas over number is somewhere around 11.5. A lot of people believe the floor is the Washington Commanders at 11, but I think they also are looking at receiver. So it could be interesting. So, Roger, I like the comment. And again, getting Kyle Hamilton would be interesting. Again, I like him, and I'm a Notre Dame guy. My dad has been a diehard Notre Dame fan my entire life, and thus I've watched basically every Notre Dame game for the last 25 years. So, again, I love Kyle Hamilton. I think he's super talented. I think he is way better than like he's better than the athletic testing numbers are saying. I think a lot of people are overreacting to that, and then Jamal Adams, I think, really burns a lot of people too recently. Ryan Balake. What is the deal with the buzz on the Jets cooling off on KT in the top 10? Do you think it's real or smokescreen? To me, Ryan, I think it's a smokescreen. Because how 2 weeks ago did Peter Schrager go on Good Morning Football and say, oh, baby, the meeting was fantastic. It's great. Now all of a sudden, Rich Cimini says, I can't see it. Connor Hughes, no way. Mike Garafolo, I'd be flabbergasted. Like, Joe Douglas is playing the game. It's beep, boop, bop. He's just poking and prodding people, baby. I think it's KT all day. Again, we will ultimately find out. Is he on the board? We had Russell Brown on last night. We did a 7-round Jets mock draft, which, by the way, was really cool. Shout out to Russell for taking the time for that. And he believes KT's a pick at 2, which, again, would be wild. Not wild to me. I mean, I think KT's great, but that would be wild that all of a sudden, after all this bull crap, he ends up going 2nd overall. To me, I think it's a smokescreen. But so many people are saying it that maybe it's not. But to me, if I had a gun to my head, I think it's a total smokescreen. I think Jets are in on KT. I don't buy that crap. Let's go back to Roger here. Roger Newland. Kayvon at 4, Hamilton at 10, or trade down. That's not a bad strategy, to be honest with you. And maybe, Roger, you could get what you want anyway. Kayvon at 4, who I love, obviously, and then trade down to 10 and maybe still get Hamilton, or a variety of options. Whether you go offensive tackle, they like Trevor Penning. You could go for that second tier of corner potentially if you want to go in that direction. Could go linebacker, Devin Lloyd, Nakobe Dean potentially. So many options. I mean, it's really great. Or wide receiver, obviously. That's another one too. William Cortez, protecting Zach is the priority, and it should be. I can't remember the interview that I ended up saying this on, but We went 14 goddamn years, people, without an offensive lineman in the first round. 14 friggin' years from 2006 through 2020. There's not one offensive lineman taken in the first round. Not one. And now all of a sudden, Jet fans are going to complain. Now we didn't do it enough. Complain. Now we're doing it too much. Complain again. Like what? Like Jet fans can never be happy, man. Like come on. And the wonderful, by the way, Kimberly Martin is live on the scene in Florham Park. Kimberly is great. I love Kimberly. So she'll be covering us from the Jet side of things on ESPN. So I love Kimberly Martin. Shout out to her, by the way. But again, so we complain when there's not, we complain when there is. I don't know. You can't make all Jet fans happy. That's why, again, I'd be okay with the Icky pick. Again, if Joe Douglas is trying to protect him, like, okay, you want to know something I'd be mad about? Defensive tackle, interior defensive line. You want that at 4th? Okay, now we're getting angry, okay? That doesn't help Zach Wilson any lick. But offensive line help? Great. Wide receiver help? Great. Edge rusher help? Great, because that will ultimately get Zach back on the field. So, again, I don't understand Jet fans sometimes, but hey, we can talk about it when we get there. All righty, let's go to Roger. Tape can't lie, and it doesn't. Watch a tape. You see it in the movie Draft Day? Watch a tape. Vontae back after that 4th sack on Bo Callahan. Look what Bo Callahan's doing. Same thing with KT. That elite first step, the explosiveness. And here's the thing. I mentioned this on another show this week. Think about all the pass rushers in this draft. Aidan Hutchinson. He had David Ojabo. The Georgia line of Trayvon Walker. They had Jordan Davis and everybody had Devontae Wyatt and so many other players. You want to know who Kayvon Thibodeau had next to him? No one. Zero. Zilch. Nada. So, I don't hear anyone ever talking about that, which seems interesting. He's doing it all by himself out there with all kinds of double teams, triple teams, and everything else. So, it is what it is. Let's go to Big Sis Lisa. Me and Joey say hi to you. Frozen Elsa says hi to you too. Okay, hey everybody. Thanks for popping by. Appreciate it. Thanks for showing your support. Again, make sure you guys are liking the video and hit subscribe. And wherever you're watching, drop a question or comment. Let me know what you're eating, what you're drinking. Again, I got a Dewey over here and a nice Jets cup. Got that from the fiance. Pour a little bit more into that if I will. I'm a Mountain Dew guy. Let's partake in the liquid of the gods, perhaps. Yes. Let's get some of that in. And we're getting to money time, people. We are 4 minutes out from the 2022 NFL Draft. And again, there's a little hoopla at the beginning with Roger Goodell, kind of doing some extra BS and, kind of doing that before we start. But we are 4 minutes away from, quote unquote, officially starting. So, guys, I'm excited. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm so ready for this. I just don't know what's going to happen, which makes this great. Let's go to Andrew Weckerly on Facebook. Pick 4, trade 10. Interesting. That could be. I'm open to it. I'm open to almost everything. The only thing I'm really, to be honest, not really open to is trading 4, unless it's some unbelievable package. 4, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that. So I'm not sure on that. Let's see. That'd be the only one, though. Andrew, thanks for stopping by. Let's go to YouTube. It's a bigger crowd in Vegas than the infamous Muhammad Ali Larry Holmes bout in 1980. Wowza. That is unbelievable. And wow, it looks like it. I saw the one in Nashville that had the streets like overloading. They've shown a couple of shots here. Again, I'm watching the ESPN broadcast. Feel free to watch whatever one you guys prefer. But I'm seeing that one, and the ESPN one looks really nice. They're missing a couple of the stars. They don't got Mel Kiper in this one. He'll be virtual. Adam Schefter's completely out for his kids' graduation in college. That's kind of cool. But they got a lot of these names and faces, which is awesome. But that's cool. I love the scene. I will tell you guys, that's on my bucket list to go to the NFL draft. I've never gone before, whether to cover it or as a fan, to be honest with you. And that's on Pro Football Hall of Fame. That's another one on my bucket list I really want to do so bad. I can't wait. That would be another good one. Dark Soldier Crew. Welcome to the show, baby. Welcome to the show. Let's get amped up. We're 2 minutes away from the NFL draft. Oh my God. And we're going to be reacting to all the picks. Of course, the Jet picks are the ones you guys are going to care the most about, but obviously the rest of them set us up for what's going to happen. So I'm just excited for the drama and everything else. This is going to be amazing. And awesome, Dark Soldier. I'm glad I mentioned this earlier. I'm glad we're all supporting each other. Feel free to jump between them. I know we got a lot of great ones out there. I'm not sure who everyone is tonight that's live, but excuse me, make sure you support everybody. Okay, that'd be great. Let's see. And Andrew agrees with me. No trade for best available. You bet your sweet cheeks. Let's go. William Cortez. I hope we get Tyler Linderbaum. I don't trust McGovern. Don't blame me there. I think personally, McGovern's kind of average, which again is better than below average, I guess. But if you can upgrade, you do. I'd be interested in maybe a trade up for Linderbaum back into the first round, or you just count your cards and try to get lucky potentially at 35, 38. Because here's the thing with Linderbaum. He's one of the cleanest prospects in this draft. But the problem is, so he's got some size issues. That's an issue. And number two, he is scheme specific. So that eliminates a bunch of teams automatically. So again, when you narrow the focus like that, it makes things a little bit more difficult. So factor that in with what you can. But I would be for that, by the way. I would keep McGovern. I've mentioned this on a couple of shows. I'd give him the Jamison Crowder treatment, cut his contract in half, and keep him as depth. That would be great. Big sis Lisa, the commissioner will get the biggest boos in this year's draft. I'm all for it. I'll boo. I mean, it's just tradition. Come on, people. We got to boo. We got to boo for sure. And Dark Soldier, 2019 had 600,000 fans, which is unbelievable, by the way. There's been a lot of fans. Like I said, that's on my bucket list. That's something I want to do for sure. I think it would be just amazing. Amazing. And hopefully I could do it where I could do shows still, because like being there live is awesome, but being able to use that inside access to do a lot of cool stuff would be great. And again, everybody, make sure you get a cold one. The draft is starting as they're putting this together. It's 8 o'clock. We're finally here. We've been on for the last 30 minutes or so live, and we will be on for a bare minimum of the 2 Jets picks. But I'm hoping for the full night, because the one thing I'm balancing, of course, is the New York Jets digital reporter job. So hopefully we'll be able to do both tonight, and you'll see some of the behind the scenes of me setting up some of that. Like I said, pre-written articles ready for that Debo trade. If that happens, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. They're actually showing right now on ESPN some of the Music City, the Nashville, the crowds, unbelievable crowds. Philly, Chicago. I will say this is kind of a weird take, but I always used to love it in Radio City Music Hall. I thought there was a tradition, like that's what the draft was. So I remember talking with Connor Rogers about it, the lead draft analyst for Bleach Report. Of course, go support their stream. They have a lot of wonderful guests over there on Bleach Report if you prefer that medium. But I'll tell you is that like I prefer the Radio City Music Hall. I just thought there was a tradition to it, classic, kind of nice instead of it being kind of this, moving circus everywhere. But I'm interested to see for Vegas tonight. They're supposed to be ferrying the players that get drafted that are live there onto the draft stage, but there's high wind alerts apparently over there in Vegas. So we'll see kind of, how that ends up turning out, which could be kind of interesting. All righty, let's see. Let's go through a couple more of these questions. Ryan Balake, let's friggin' go. I would say the other word, but my baby's in the room, so I will not say that. But I am pumped up. Let's see. Roger Newland, think Jets will draft linebacker early day 2. I would love it. Again, the player I have a weird feeling is going to slip would be Nakobe Dean, the linebacker out of Georgia. Positional value, size questions. But again, I think he checks off a lot of things for general manager Joe Douglas. Again, he comes from a winning program at Georgia, and so that obviously would appeal, certainly as well. And he's a leader, team captain kind of guy, and he's been compared to Jonathan Vilma, the former Jets great. So I think that's another reason that they'd be pretty happy about. So that would be pretty interesting as well. Let's go back to Ryan Balake here. Paul, what is your dream scenario for 4 and 10? I'll give you a couple different dreams. I'm not going to cop out on the question. My ultimate dream is Kayvon Thibodeau at 4 and Deebo Samuel at 10, And that's possible. We'll see, obviously, kind of how things kind of work their way out. That's kind of the dream. I think it's very possible and likely that KT could be on the board. We haven't been on Twitter, obviously, since we've been doing the show. But, that would be possible. That would be very possible. So I'd be very much open to that. So KT Deebo, let me see. I mean, I'd just be comfortable with a lot of different things. That'd probably be the dream answer, though, is Kayvon Thibodeau and Deebo Samuel, and that'd be great. Oh, wow, let's bring him in. Noodle, Adam O'Brien jumping in. Evan Neal, don't take my guy, Jets Nation. Well, we'll see. it's interesting, Mr. Noodle, who's joining us on the stream. He's a great content creator. You guys should go check him out. He's a comedian. He's fantastic. He's funny. He's got a lot of great stuff. And they've got a new show coming out this fall, by the way. I think that's when the drop date is for a very fun, cool show. We'll talk about that in a couple of months when they get their teaser out. But I'm looking forward to it. They have a really cool show coming out. However, for Evan Neal, the only buzz I've heard for Jets Evan Neal is from Bruce Feldman of The Athletic. He joined me a couple weeks ago. And who was the other one? There was one more person. The name escapes me. Flex, we've had a lot of great guests on the show over the last couple of months, but Bruce Feldman and one other brought up Evan Neal as a possibility, but I would doubt it. To me, for your pick, Adam, you're a Giants guy, for those who don't know. And I welcome all fans. Feel free to jump in the chat. It's a lot of fun because, again, there's going to be a draft with even more players than that. For the Giants, I really think what their picks are ultimately going to be, and we'll see, is I think offensive lineman at 5, offensive tackle of your choice, whether that's Evan Neal, whether that's Ike Ekwonu, whether that's, whatever combination of who you believe. And then you turn around at 7, and then you get Sauce. So I think that's going to be the combo of picks for Big Blue. And you guys can hear that's my daughter in the background. So, yeah, she's there. She's just a cute little baby. This is her first draft. So, cheers. Let's do a cheers to Zariah Luna, who is for her first draft. So this is awesome. First draft as a father. So obviously you got to balance the draft in your family, of course, which means my fiance will take care of the whole thing. And I watch a draft from 1 to 262. So nice. She's giving me the death stare now. So not great, but here we are. Cheers. Drink up. This could be my final drink, I guess, but here we go. Mm-hmm. But yeah, for the Giants, I'm thinking offensive lineman. So Evan Neal, Ike Ekwonu, and then Sauce at 7. That's what I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. Now, the only thing that could change it, I think the Giants want to trade back. If you're going to trade back, you probably don't trade 5. You probably trade 7 because you want your first dibs of whoever you want outside of a crazy offer. So I could see the Giants going whoever. But if they trade back from 7, maybe they could try to play the game, so to speak. And the game would be maybe you get Sauce and then you figure out your offensive lineman later. But they just need offensive line so bad that I think that's going to be the first whack of the pinata, to be honest with you. So Evan Neal would make sense. I don't think anyone takes him. Think about your top 5 for a second. So you have Jacksonville. I think they're going Trayvon Walker. 2, the Lions, I think they're going to be like, oh, my God, Aidan Hutchinson's there, the local boy. That would be impossible to pass up. You go to 3 with the Texans. To me, and I've said it since last week, I think they go Derek Stingley. I know that's wild. I know that's crazy. They do crazy crap to the Texans. And then the Jets go whoever. I just don't think Evan Neal will be that pick, Adam. So I think you are safe, my friend. And cheers, Roger Newland. And everybody, welcome to the 2022 NFL Draft. I'm seeing the light show in Vegas. They're showing all the fans on the interior of the draft for this exclusive special, which is amazing, guys. So as soon as these picks are going, we're going to be talking about the reactions to all these, which should be a lot of fun. Let's go back to Noodle here. Zach Wilson needs protection to be given a real shot. I think you guys bite on Neal or Icky. Could be. Oh, Roger Goodell's going up. Let's see. Let's see how loud the boos are. Let me just hear it real quick. Let's turn it up for the boos. Oh, they're coming in. Oh, those boos are intense for Roger Goodell. Let's go, everybody. Boo! Boo! Oh, he's getting it. I love it. That's phenomenal. So that's great. Okay, so we're getting the boos here for old Goodell. Okay, making sure no breaking stories in, okay? But, guys, you're my Twitter tonight. If you guys get any breaking stories, feel free to drop them. I'll also tell you guys a rule. Not a rule that you guys necessarily have to follow, but when the Jets are going to come up, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to jump off the comment section here on StreamYard, and I'm going to basically turn the phone over. Because for me, again, everyone likes it differently. When Goodell speaks, I'm going to turn it up so obviously the camera can pick it up a little bit as well. They're introducing some NFL legends on the stage. I don't want to be surprised by the chat unless it's like a big, trade or something crazy. But, in terms of it, of being on stage, I'm going to try to listen to Goodell, hear the pick, and you guys will all see and feel my reaction. But I don't like kind of getting jumped on Twitter where you see it. It's not as great of a reaction, I don't think. Again, there's something pure to Roger Goodell reading it and all of us going, with the 4th pick, the Jets selected, we're like, oh my God, crazy. So we'll kind of see what happens there. Just a weird little nugget as he's doing his intro. All right, Adam O'Brien. Zach Wilson needs protection to be given a real shot. I think you guys bite on Neil or Icky. So again, that could be possible, and maybe to go in that direction. Again, I'm all for protecting Zach Wilson, so you can't be mad at that. And hope you're right, Boy Green. I guess we'll see. Ragnar Jets. Where's the farthest Jermaine could be picked at if we traded back? In my mock, and maybe this, mocks sometimes can be crazy. I would say, Ice Cube coming up on stage. He's a Vegas guy. Cool. All right. Way to go. Ice Cube. They got the celebrities out, which makes sense in Vegas, by the way. So shout out to, wow, we got a lot of Derek Carr, Darren Waller out there, all the Raiders people. Makes sense. So Ice Cube is going crazy. Goodell's trying to, I think, up his style points by being right next to Ice Cube, which is smart. That's smart. Smart man. Surround yourself with talent. That's what we're hoping for Zach Wilson tonight. The furthest Jermaine could fall. In my mock, I had him going 18 to the Eagles, which is probably too late, candidly. But that's where I had him falling. Again, this top 10 lock and all this other crap, I don't know. I don't see it. I'm not a Jermaine guy, but others are. So maybe you could go to Eagles are danger. So who's, let me try to think. 14 maybe? Somewhere like that? That could make sense potentially for Jermaine if you went in that direction. Roger, Jaguars will draft OT. They have to protect Lawrence. I mean, Roger, if we were building the team, you got to start in the trenches. You got to build a wall around Trevor Lawrence. That's the smart pick. I saw they just signed him, Cam Robinson, who they franchised their left tackle to a big money deal. I would still get another tackle and get 2 really good tackles. That's what I would do, Roger. But I don't know if the Jaguars are as smart as us. So I guess that's why we're sitting on the couch, right? I don't know. I would protect him. Let's go to Eddie here on this show. JJ at 4, Jameson at 10. I'm not a big JJ guy, but you know what? If they go edge and wide receiver, how can you be upset about that? That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. So I love it. And everybody who's watching, feel free to jump in the chat. The draft is officially about to be underway here, which is great. Goodell's up there. It is a wild scene. I'm seeing just the backs of jerseys of fans everywhere. This is great. And it's official. The Jaguars are on the clock, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. It's not the Jets yet, but that's okay. We're all pumped up, baby. So they're officially on the clock. I did see earlier, I think it was Ari who tweeted this out from PFF, that the Jaguars are going to kind of milk this, which I'm fine. Again, this is the draft. It comes once a year. Excuse me. Again, my gut is Trayvon Walker. We will see. It could be him, could be offensive tackle, could go in that direction. But this is the craziest draft ever. I'll give you guys a little hint, inside scoop here. We're on my radio show. We're doing a mock draft contest. And we've got a couple of different guys on the radio. We got myself, we've got Manchild, and an intern. And we all submitted mock drafts. And what we're trying to do is obviously be right. And the fact of the matter is each of us had a different first overall pick. And this was, we released this on Monday. So there was someone had Icky. So we had 4 different number 1 picks. Icky, we had Trayvon Walker, we had Aidan Hutchinson. I mean, we had all these different options. Evan Neal was another one. So it just goes to show you the volatility of that, certainly at the top, which makes this a lot of fun. So again, I think it's going to be Trayvon, but should be a lot of fun here. Again, awesome scene in Vegas. I couldn't agree more, Roger. It's great. And Ryan Balake, you nailed it right there. 2 years in the making. You know, we've eaten a lot of lumps. Okay, we've taken a lot of lumps. The Jets have been kicked, punched, beaten, but this is our moment right now with this kind of draft treasure chest of picks. Now is the time to make a move. So let's fingers crossed and see if we can make that happen. Roger, Jets, Jets. You're damn right, baby. I'm so pumped. Ryan Balake with the Jets chant. Let's do it, baby. I love it. I'm so excited right now, man. Again, another possibility, obviously, is Hutchinson at number 1, but I feel like that's cool, man. I don't know why, but again, I think they go Trayvon Walker. And the big thing is I want them to go Trayvon Walker so the Jets can't go Trayvon Walker. Again, I just think he's a projection guy. And this guy just rose up the board. I talked to Trevor Sickema of PFF, and he said, like, before all the hoopla, he was like a top 20 pick. Now all of a sudden he's number 1? Number 1? What are we talking about, Willis? I don't know, man. So that's just kind of my thing on it. Again, make sure you guys are staying hydrated tonight. That's important. Let's see. Roger Newland here. Jets will not draft OT in the first. If they don't, which I'm fine with, I think you have to draft it in the second. It's just so important to the team. Again, if Mekhi and everybody can be, if Mekhi and George can stay healthy, then you feel great. But George Fant entering the last year of his deal. By the way, George Fant spoke with the media this week, wrote a piece about it, and he said he wants to be a Jet for the rest of his career, which is cool to hear. But again, you got to protect yourself if you're the Jets. So if you don't go OT in round 1, you have to go OT in round 2, depending on the board, of course. But that's where I would go. Let's go to Bruno here. O-line would piss me off. Edge and Debo or best available. Oh, my God. Can we please speak Debo into existence, fellow Jet fans? It would be amazing. It would be amazing to see Joe Douglas finally push the chips in the middle of the table to acquire a talent instead of letting one go away. Again, that would just be magnificent. It would be great. So I get it. Again, the thing that would piss me off, let me try to think. Again, Trayvon Walker would piss me off. I'm trying to think of something else. Kyle Hamilton, surprisingly, at 4th overall would piss me off just because I think he's solid, but it's just, that would just be from a value perspective. All right, let's go with a couple more. Ryan Balake, you can't go with protection when you're picking you can't go with projection when you're picking the top 5. 100%. And again, I get that the draft is about not what you did in the past, but what you could do for us in the future. But again, it just feels reachy. It feels very reachy. So, I don't know. That's my take. Back to Ryan, you have to be sure you have a stud as much as possible. And again, it's a fine line between, like to me, Jermaine Johnson, I think is a safe player. But I question the ceiling. I question the ceiling on a lot of these kind of players. And again, Trayvon, you're swinging for the fences. You're hoping he's this mega star. And like a guy like Aidan has a lower floor or lower ceiling, but higher floor. So it all depends, I guess, what you're looking for. The Who. This draft is scaring me. Too much draft bust potential in the first round. Again, I don't blame you, Who, for that take. But you know what? Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. Just bite the bullet and make things happen. William Cortez, soon will be time for us to kick some ass. I can't wait for that. Again, that's why I'm so excited about this season. You don't just have a rookie quarterback anymore. You don't have these obvious holes. Again, the draft is obviously going to play a big factor in that, in making all of those pieces kind of go together. But again, to have Zach Wilson in year number 2, to have Carl Lawson back, God, I hope he stays healthy, to get another edge rusher. And by the way, the pick is in for the Jaguars. Oh, my God. The pick is in. We will see. Like I said, my gut says Trayvon Walker, but, it could be anybody. Matthias, it has to be Hutch. I mean, it could be Hutch. It certainly could. He's been the guy for a while, but I don't know. For me, I'm thinking Trayvon. I don't know. Thinking Trayvon. Let's see here. If Joe holds out, he may get Debo on the cheap. Possible. That's another factoid that Dan Graziano brought up earlier. He mentioned that even if a Debo trade doesn't happen tonight, which a lot of us, again, would assume that if a Debo trade doesn't happen tonight, it's over. He says, Dan Graziano of ESPN, that potentially you could get Debo late tonight into tomorrow and give them some second-round picks and maybe a future first or some combination, however the trade assets work. So maybe that happens. Maybe that happens where you get them on the cheap. That'd be great, but I'm not sure if we get them on the cheap. I think at some point it's going to cost you something significant. Excuse me. Let's go to Momo My Pup 10. That's the most unique name I've ever heard on here. SF may be waiting to see how the draft unfolds to move Debo. Who's there at 10? That's been another speculative thing that has come up here. In terms of, again, if it goes down, which again, I think it will, Momo. Again, I have an article. I'm not even kidding. So we're here live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and this is a lot of fun doing this and talking with you guys. I feel so confident that a Debo trade is happening that on another one of these tabs, I have an article pre-written about this trade. And as soon as it goes through and the details come in, it's beep, boop, bop, and you guys are going to see it live because the camera will be on me and I will walk you through what I'm doing as part of my job, again, as the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. I'm going to post that article live and we will all react to it together. So I think it's going to happen, but, you never know. You never know. So we'll see. Again, the pick is in for the Jaguars. That should be coming in any second here from Roger Goodell. We'll react to it together. Oh, he's coming up to the podium. All right, let's turn it up. Let's see who it is. Okay. Goodell's coming up. Let's see who he's got. I think it's Trayvon, but let's see.
With the first pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trayvon Walker.
Boom.
Linebacker.
Which, by the way, Paul on the mock draft, 1-4-1, baby. And thank God the Jets can't take Trayvon. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Enjoy that one, Jacksonville, you bastards. That's great. Again, maybe I end up being wrong on Trayvon Walker, but I'm sorry. I can't. It's so much projection, but God bless the Jaguars, man. So Trent Baalke wins, by the way. The reporting on this over the last couple of weeks was that, you know, for the Jaguars' sake, is that Shad Khan, okay, he wanted Aidan Hutchinson, but Trent Baalke, who, by the way, why did they keep that guy? But I digress. He wanted Trayvon Walker, and apparently the GM won that, so great. Paul's 1 for 1 on the mock so far. Boop, boop, boop. Love it. Okay, let's go to some of these other comments here. Yeah, let's dive back in, baby. Phenomenal. Jags go with Evan Neal. That's my intern actually projected that earlier this week. Bruno Sal's on YouTube. I'm very serious. Most first rounders flop. Best available at 10 if Debo is not there. 100%. So, you know, there is a 50-50 hit rate essentially is what it ends up being. So, again, you have to factor that in. Let's see. And wow, I was right. Yes, sir. Ballin' Kobe. Yes, sir. That's a great start to the draft, baby. Paul's 1 for 1. Wow, the Lions pick is already in. Okay, we are moving and grooving here. Oh, my. With the Detroit Lions, the Lions pick is in. Again, this one, maybe it's in so quickly because they're getting Aidan Hutchinson. Again, the local guy to me makes a lot of sense. Maybe they go in a wild direction here. I don't know. To me, my gut says Aidan Hutchinson. It just makes too much sense. Local guy, position of need, Dan Campbell, crazy guy. I think so. Ryan Balaka, Jacks are going to regret that pick. I think so, too. Again, maybe I'm wrong. It's possible. Boy Green's wrong every once in a while, but, again, that is such a stretch pick, man. Help out your young quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. Jesus. Let's see. Should have went O-line. That's what Roger was saying earlier. Ryan, the Lions are definitely taking Hudson. I think so, too, quite frankly. I think that's going to be it. Let's see. Boy Green, you're the man. Appreciate it. The Who, thanks, suckers. I'm glad Douglas is on our side. Me too, brother. Me too. Apparently, according to Rich Amini, the Jets were high on Trayvon Walker, but I don't give a flying hoot. He's gone. Thank God. The Jets can't make that mistake. So thank goodness. Blessed be he. Phenomenal. So, okay, there you go. Trayvon Walker to the Jaguars. And the pick was in, it seemed like pretty quick. Although, for those who don't know how kind of the broadcast works on the draft, you know, when the Jaguars pick is in and it's locked in, the next 10 minutes starts even before the hoopla of Roger Goodell coming up to the podium. So, again, it starts kind of moving and grooving here pretty quick. And, again, the Jets are right around the corner. Oh, my God, I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, I'm so nervous. This is such a big pick. Oh, my God. Okay, again, I think it has to be Aidan Hutchinson. Okay, Roger Goodell's coming up, guys. Let's see. It has to be Aidan. It has to be Aidan. It has to be Aidan. It has to be. Okay, here we go, guys.
With the second pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Aidan Hutchinson.
Boom! 2-4-2. Let's go, Boy Green. Can't miss. I can't miss. Okay, people? I can't miss. That's how good I am. Although that kind of sucks for all those Jets people hoping for Hutch. I'm sorry. I know that's a bit of a Debbie Downer. Aidan Hutchinson doing a nice little, pep step. Local guy, goes to the Lions. Makes a lot of sense. So here you go. Paul is 2-4-2, baby. Great start. And again, so number 3 is interesting. Could go Ike Ekwonu here for Houston. I'm thinking secondary. I think it's a wild pick, either Sauce or Stingley. My official pick is Derek Stingley out of LSU. I think they rock the draft. I think they shock everybody. I don't know. That's who I'm thinking. But obviously, the Texans can do anything here. Let's see. Roger Nolan, the Texans pick is worrying me. Yeah, a little bit because you never know. But I'm thinking it's like Stingley. That's my gut. But Ryan, to your point, I have no idea what the Texans are doing. Well, I don't know if anyone does. They're so weird. Like they did the weird Lovie Smith hire. I love Lovie Smith, but I mean, that was weird. There's a weird pivot. On the ESPN graphic, when they say, oh man, the Jets have this need or that need. For the Texans, they have all needs. They need everything. I mean, quite frankly. So, yeah, let's keep going to the comments, though. 100% they are. Like, all the other teams, you can have some inkling, right? So we have an inkling, obviously, about the Jets. We have an inkling about the Giants. Panthers, I have an inkling. Giants again. Falcons, even though they're pretty wild cardish in terms of, again, they just have so many overwhelming needs that I could see. So that could make a lot of sense. And who's the other one? 9, Seattle. Seattle could go in a lot of different directions. But yes, I think the biggest wild card is, without a doubt, I think it is the Houston Texans here. And again, my thought is I think they're going Stingley, but we'll see. It was interesting. Another piece of the reporting from earlier, and maybe it is Kayvon. I'm seeing that from Roger, we're worried about the pick. Maybe Kayvon goes there. But I do think that, I do think it's corner. Because, and here's why I think corner, just to kind of explain my pick here, is that Nick Caserio, the general manager, comes from New England. New England values cover corners. Think about it. Stephon Gilmore. It's really how their entire defense runs. So that's why I believe ultimately Stingley, you're going to see the 2019 tape, and it's going to be a little crazy. But I think that's where they go. You could go Saucier, obviously, and then I wouldn't, not that I wouldn't be upset. Pass rusher could certainly make sense, obviously, as well with a guy like KT. I just hope they don't. Oh, the pick is in. No trade here. It is in for the Texans. Like I said earlier, the reporting was that Houston is going to keep 3 and move up from 13 to try to double dip in the top 10. Again, they have the ammunition to do so. So we will see. Again, Texans pick is in. Oh, my God. It could be icky, obviously. But I'm leaning towards Stingley. That's what I picked earlier this week. I'm just going to stay with it, and we'll see what happens. But, wow, look at all these pass rushers at the top of the draft. They're kind of going through them. The last 5 defense players selected number 2 overall. And Ndamukong Suh, Von Miller, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and Aidan Hutchinson. And 16 combined Pro Bowls from the front 4. So, obviously, they've had a lot of success here. Suh was a monster, and another guy for the Lions, too, as well. Oh, my God, the Texans pick is in. This is this is going to make us all go, what? I think this is going to be the wildest pick of the draft. It's just going to be crazy. We have no idea. Again, my educated guess is Derek Stingley, but oh, man, I have no idea. I just feel like that's just what my gut says. I said it earlier this week. That's what I think it's going to be. Could go Icky, could go Sauce. But the problem is that they leave Icky on the board. What the heck do the Jets do? Do they go Icky? Do they go KT? So many possibilities. Oh boy, this is going to be crazy. Oh man, this is the thing we're all talking about. Oh my gosh! All right, so I'm going to flip the phone over. I'm seeing texts coming in. I don't want to see again. After the Texans pick is officially in, we're going to have to sneak away from the comments for a second just so we can turn it up and fully dive in. Oh, my God. I'm just so nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh, I'm so nervous, guys. This is crazy. Oh, my God. This could be wild. This is so wild. I submitted my mock draft on Monday. Like I said, I had Trayvon Walker, number 1, who I picked. Aidan Hutchinson, number 2, picked. And my third pick is Derek Stingley, the corner out of LSU. So we'll see what happens. Again, I believe a Deebo Samuel trade is going to happen here at 10. We'll see if that ultimately comes to fruition, obviously. But we will see. Oh, the commissioner comes up. Here's Houston's pick. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
With the 3rd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Derek Stingley Jr.
Boom! Derek Stingley, I called it! 3-4-3. Are you kidding me, baby? Oh, my God. I called it! Yes! Yeah! Boom, boom, boom! That's right. Again, guys, I don't give predictions, okay? I give spoiler alerts on this show. I told you! The Jets are on the clock. Oh, my God. Let's turn it down a little. The Jets are on the clock, guys. Oh, my God. the scenario we thought was possible. KT is on the board. You got to go KT. You have Icky on the board. Icky Ekwonu, man. Oh, my God. You could go Sauce. Oh, my God. 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 Again, I knew someone was going to fall in love with the Stingley love. Oh, my God. Again, like I said, you could go Icky Ekwonu. You could go KT. I just hope it's KT. I hope all the slander, all the nonsense was just nonsense and that you just get KT. He's the best player in the draft. Just don't mess this up. Just please, Jets, don't mess this up. Just go with your gut. Go with Kayvon Thibodeau. That's it. That's all I'm asking is go with Kayvon Thibodeau, the pass rusher out of Oregon. Solve all your pass rushing issues right here, right now. Oh, boy. And again, Jen, I just got to pat myself on the back as we're kind of waiting here. Pat myself on the back again. Remember, Paul 3 for 3 tonight. Just want to throw that out into the ethos. And my fourth pick prediction was Kayvon Thibodeau. If I go 4 for 4, baby, I'm going to the Hall of Fame. Exactly where I belong. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My God. Jets, come on, please. Kayvon Thibodeau, please, please, please. He just has the moxie. He's got the talent. He just fills the need as well. I just think he's the perfect selection, the perfect pick. I know some people question the branding. He had the Subway thing earlier. He has the Snickers thing now. But I just got to tell you, he is it. And by the way, I see the comment here that, again, the bare knuckle fight, Ryan Balake. And that's exactly what we have. They joked about this at the NFL owners meetings that we had, defensive line of Saleh versus offensive line of Douglas. And a fun fact from Jordan Reed, who joined our show, that the earliest a defensive player has ever been selected, was Ashton Davis, the safety out of Cal. He was a third rounder. Joe Douglas has never taken a defender any earlier than that, which is stunning. And the Jets are really taking their time here. I guess that bare knuckle fight is getting a little crazy. And like I said, guys, just so you know how I plan on operating tonight, is when the when the pick is in, I'm moving away from the comments. I'm sure it's going to be out on Twitter pretty quickly, but I want you guys to have a raw reaction to however I feel about this Jets pick, which is about to be in. So we will just kind of give it to you here. So, oh my God, 3.5 minutes to go. This is just, oh my God. Oh my God. This is so big. This is so massive. This is going to set the tone for the rest of the draft. And at least we didn't get the worst case scenario. I think a lot of people were worried about Derek Stingley. And maybe that's true. I'm seeing a couple more in here about potential calls about this. And maybe that's why they're going all the way down here. It makes sense that Joe Douglas would be working the wire, so to speak, and doing everything he can to see what happens. So maybe that's possible. And some people are saying I smell a trade. Again, I'm going to scroll up a little just so I don't get blasted with the news. If you guys see it before me, I don't want to know. The pick is in. The pick is in. Oh my God. So, okay, I'm jumping off the comments. The pick is in. They've picked. No trade. Oh my God. I'm away from the comments. So I can't even see if you guys are saying anything. I can't see it. Oh my God. We're in a commercial break on ESPN right now. Oh my God. Guys, again, I'm not looking at the comments, but what do you guys think? I think it came on Thibodeau. That's who I think it is. I think it's Kayvon Thibodeau. I think it's Kayvon. I don't know. Could be Icky. Could be. Like I said, I see that comments are coming in. I'm not seeing them, guys. I'm looking at the screen. My phone's on mute. I have no idea who the Jets have picked. We're all going to find out together, or some of you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is so big. Just please pick Kayvon Thibodeau, Jets. Like, how hard is this? Pick Kayvon Thibodeau. KT, please. 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 Oh, my God, we're back from break. Oh, my God. 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 Guys, we've been waiting the anticipation of this pick for months. Oh, my God. I'm just so unbelievably on the edge of my seat. All these Jet fans, baby. I love it. We're hearing the Jet chants. Oh, now they're going through all the Jet stuff. Oh, boy. Worst record. Oh, boy. Jets and Giants are last 5 seasons, both 22 and 59. Gross. Disgusting. Although it is really cool, I will say this year, I do sports talk radio, and my radio partner, wow, the Jets are celebrating here in the room. That's got to be good news, I guess. Wow. I'm looking at getting a sneak peek in the draft room. Looks like Rex Hogan, assistant GM, is on the phone. Interesting. They're doing a lot of high fives. I don't know what that means, but I've heard a lot of buzz. They're talking about it on TV right now about taking a receiver and shocking the draft. That would stun me. Wow. Again, I think you got to go KT here. I think it has to be KT. I feel my phone buzzing right now. So I'm seeing, because it just tells me under comments, there's like 20 comments. I can see that you guys have comments waiting. I can feel my phone buzzing on my ankle going beep, 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 beep. Oh my God, I don't know. What do? Do you go wide receiver? Do you go offensive line? Do you go pass rusher? I go pass rusher. KT, Kayvon Thibodeau. Oh my God. My phone is lighting on fire. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. I'm not looking at it. I just feel it on my leg. Like my phone is humping my foot. Oh my God, he's coming up. Oh my God.
With the 4th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Sauce Gardner.
Holy cannoli!
Cincinnati.
They took Sauce. Oh my God, they took Sauce. Holy shnikey. Wow. They took a corner. No one said they were going to take a corner. Wow, Saleh doesn't factor in corners that much. The buzz was real. Oh my God. Sauce in New York. Let's go. The Sauce, baby. Wow. Lockdown corner. Sauce Gardner. DJ Reed. Michael Carter. Bryce Hall. Brandon Echols. Holy crap, man. Wow. Wow. That's a lockdown corner, they thought. And look at the chain. Look at the ice. Sauce Gardner, baby. Here's a couple fun facts on Sauce Gardner. Has never given up a touchdown in college. Wow. And he says he doesn't plan on doing that in New York. Rich Eisen must be out of his mind. That's the pick he wanted. Sauce Gardner to the Jets, baby. Oh, my God. Let's go to the comments. Guys, unbelievable. It's Sauce. Let me see. And, man, corners back-to-back. Stingley and Sauce. Crazy. Okay, let's go. I'm trying to get the comments. Okay, good night, baby. Good night, Mom. See you guys later. All right, they're going to bed. Early bedtime. Go Sauce here. Pick is in. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Let's see. I love it. Yeah, Johnny Quest. Wow, Sauce. Oh, my God. Sauce Island, baby. Again, there's only one island, but I love it. Oh, my God. Wow. I did too, Ryan. I thought they were going edge. It's, to be honest, you got my raw reaction. It's hard to be mad at a Sauce pick. He is just an unbelievable talent. And again, think about all the wide receivers in the division. Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Parker. New England has somebody, I guess, but come on, man. Sauce Gardner, man. Wow. I'm stunned. I just thought for sure they passed on Ike Ekwonu. They passed on Kayvon Thibodeau for Sauce. I can't wait to hear Robert Saleh after this thing. That's unbelievable. Oh, Rich is loving it. Okay, because I'm not on Twitter right now. So, wow. Okay. All right. That's the thing I worry about, Ryan. Oh, man. Do the Giants take KT and then he's a superstar? Although I will tell you this. I said it before that one of my dream drafts way back when, especially if you trade up for receiver, you pair Sauce and KT together. I don't know if he makes it. There's so many teams that could take him. Seattle could take him. Atlanta could take him. The Giants could take him. So I'm not sure if he swings his way back down, but and there you go, Adam. Thank you, Jets. I'm sorry you didn't get him. I thought he was coming to New York, but the Giants. Justin Snow, damn right, man. I'm torn too. I mean, I'm excited. Again, Sauce Gardner is such an exciting player. He gives you an immediate number one corner. You pair him with DJ Reed. You have two really good corners right there, and they really like Michael Carter II. So wow, what an elite piece, an elite guy to the back end of this defense. Holy cannoli, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Oh, Mike, you got it right on the mock. Congratulations, man. And we got a couple hate it. I see it. Edwin Velasquez hates the pick again, and William loves it. That's the perfect pick. If we're half of us are hating it, half of us are liking it. Best player so far, lockdown corner. I like it. Okay. Let's see. I said best player available at 10, if not Debo. Can't complain, though. Shutdown corner. That's what I say. And he's coming on the stage now. Oh, that's nice. And he's got the sauce chain. Beautiful. And yeah, that's an interesting fun fact from ESPN. First 4 picks, all defensive players. That's the second time a defensive player was selected with each of the first 4 picks in draft history. The other time, 1991. Wow. Interesting. Also, guys, if you're watching, like the video on YouTube, hit subscribe, and also feel free to support the chat with some great super chats. Make sure you support the channel and skip to the front of the line. This is great. Ryan Balake, I'm not mad at the pick. We need an upgrade at corner. I just thought that they would have taken Icky or KT. Again, well, Jet fans, all you guys complain about offensive linemen, I guess you don't have to worry about that because they didn't go in that direction. And oh my God, wouldn't that be amazing, Roger? If we could get Sauce and KT, that double dip on defense, which obviously needs a talent boost. Giants pick us in, by the way. Oh, we're going to have to listen to that. Oh my God. Giants, I think they go Icky Ekwonu. I had it in a different way, but I think they go Icky Ekwonu. My father jumping in, 0 touchdown line in his college career. What an unbelievable stat. It's true. He has not allowed a touchdown in his college career. When he was asked about that, which is kind of funny, he said, I don't plan on giving one up in the NFL. I love the swag, man. I love the juice. Edwin Vasquez, waste until he gets burned over and over again. Wasted pick. Oh, brutal. We're getting some hate here. Sauce, the division need pick, no question. Wow, we're getting a lot of action here. Sauce, best player in the draft. Kayvon Thibodeau here, probably. OT for Giants. I'm thinking offensive tackle, to be honest with you. I think that's probably the pick. Man, if you walk away with Sauce and Debo, woo-wee, I'm telling you, it could be a lot of fun, man. Could be a lot of fun. That's interesting. Wow. Oh, they're making the Giants pick. Okay, let's roll, baby. Phenomenal. Oh, wow. I'm going to retweet this interview that my boy Jacob Infante did with him. Very nice. Okay, let's go. Let's turn it up. Let's see. A Make-A-Wish kid. That's awesome. That's awesome. Making the pick for the Giants. That's so cool, man. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking offensive tackle here. I think it's Icky Ekwonu. He's pumping up everybody. That's cool.
Sam is post-heart transplant and feeling stronger than ever, as you can see.
All right, guys, let's see. I think it's Icky.
His wish to announce the
It could be Evan Neal, too.
Comes true. We hope this wish will be a turning point for Sam as he looks forward to being a sports broadcaster in the future.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for this kid. Sports broadcaster. He is fired up.
Sam, it's time to get your wish true, baby.
Thank you, Mr. Goodell. With the 5th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Kayvon Thibodeau, defensive end, Oregon.
A spectacular moment for that young man and a spectacular moment for this young man. Thibodeau, the #1 rated recruit.
Come on!
Out of Los Angeles.
Oh, my God. Oh, this is going to come back to haunt us for the rest of our lives. Oh, come on! Why the Giants? You could have got to anybody, man. Come on! It had to be the Giants. Oh, he's going to be Lawrence Taylor, isn't he? Oh, the best goddamn player in the draft just went to the Giants. Oh, God. No, God, no. Oh, that is a nice tux, I guess, but come on, man. Yeah, nice tux. Oh God. Oh man. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed, man. Oh my God, I'm crying. I'm literally crying, man. That's oh no. He's gonna be a friggin' superstar, man. I love Kayvon Thibodeau. Oh God, that sucks. That sucks. I love Sauce, man, but God, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, so bad. Brutal. 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 That sucks. Wow. Unbelievable, man. Wow, Jets miss out. Ah, uh, golly, this is just wow, wow. Kayvon always wearing the Giants hat. This is disgusting. Well, God, I don't want to see this. He's dancing. I don't want to see any of this. No, God, no, disgusting. Golly, disgusting, man. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right, let's toughen up, Buttercup. There you go. There you go. It's unfortunate, Roger. That's my point. If we don't get another rusher, we are screwed. Absolutely screwed. Oh man, that's unfortunate. There's no crying at football. There you go. Oh man, this sucks. I just hope. Yeah, they have a plan. Maybe that's right, BC. They have a plan. They have a plan. It's just disgusting to see Kayvon with the Giants. That's disgusting. The Who, this really makes me angry. I hate being a Jets fan. We deserve to be miserable. Damn it, Douglas. Again, maybe they have a plan, man. That is brutal. Brutal. The draft starts at 6. Yeah, I mean, my prediction, by the way, for the Panthers was Malik Willis. I heard buzz from Peter Schrager. It could be Matt Corral. That would be a jaw dropper, certainly. But probably offensive tackle, probably Ike Ekwonu. Like, whoa, can't believe he's here kind of thing. But again, I have it predicted as Malik Willis. What happens at 10 now? Yeah, I mean, if you start kind of evaluating the board, obviously Jermaine could slip there because Giants are, so the KT picks eliminates Jermaine from going 7. Panthers aren't taking him, so he could go either at 8 or 9, potentially. But wide receiver obviously is clear as day. It's an option. And then Deebo Samuel. I still think that's going to happen today. We will see. But probably JJ is the guy I would imagine. Let's see. You guys that wanted Sauce, glad Giants picked KT. Oh, come on, man. That's not right. That's not right. Again, I'm fine with Sauce. Obviously, I'm so excited. I'm kind of numb right now to the wow factor of Sauce Gardner. I can't believe he was the pick. I mean, Rich Cimini. I listened to his podcast when I was going to pick up lunch today. It was kind of a quick 12-minute inside scoop podcast, and he said, "Man, it sounds like from his conversation around the league that Sauce is going to be the guy." And he was the guy over KT. He was a guy over Icky. It's just a stunner. Wow. Let's see. William Cortez, don't be disappointed. He's another Jamal Adams. A lot of people have said that. Maybe that'll make me feel better if he flops, but I just think he's going to be a stud. Ryan Balake here on YouTube. I know they have a plan, but I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of trust in Lawson coming back to be a force next season, which again was my concern. Now, maybe if you come back at 10 and get Jermaine Johnson or something, then maybe you end up being okay. But boy, if Jermaine Johnson goes at whatever, 8 or 9 to Atlanta or Seattle, woof. That's all I have to say about the edge rushers. I just, man, that concerns me a lot. Because if he's not, you missed out on edge rushers. And then what do? If you're the Jets, you launch up from 35, 38 to get like a Boye Mafe or Arnold Ebiketie or whoever, and then that's your guy. Man, that's concerning. Roger, better be JJ. They work with him at the Senior Bowl. Could be. And again, Senior Bowl connections make sense for all these players that they're chasing. Ryan, could be Icky at 6. Again, my original, by the way, Panthers pick is in. My original pick for them in my mock that dropped on Monday is Malik Willis, but an updated mock live, like as we're kind of talking through this, I mean, Icky would be just the unbelievable how is he there kind of pick. So that could certainly make sense. I would not be surprised with an offensive tackle pick here. I think it's offensive tackle or quarterback, though. They don't have a second-round pick, and they obviously didn't trade back. So why I think it's quarterback is, again, they don't have a second. So unless they launch up back into the second round and pick somebody, they don't have enough assets to do it. The only way is if they take offensive tackle here, and in our mock draft simulator yesterday, they traded a future first to get back into the top of the second round to get their guy, which could be possible. Let's see. William Cortez. I didn't want KT. He was going to be a big distraction in the clubhouse, which is possible. So, again, now we don't have to worry about it. He's not our problem. He's the Giants' problem. Let's go back to Johnny Quest. I'm happy with our pick. Not a fan of KT. JJ is going to be there unless we make a trade, which, again, I still think the Debo trade's happening. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Looks like all the receivers will be there. Atlanta's the only one, although Atlanta could go Jermaine or a variety of other positions. But if all the receivers are there, maybe that sets up for the 49ers trade. Maybe you just end up taking a receiver. But I swear to God, if trade happens and we see 49ers, because, normally when a trade happens, we haven't seen it yet, we get the flash of red, and then you're like, well, trade's happening, and then you see it. So could be interesting. Edwin, you could become a great DB with a great pass rusher or two. You could be, I don't know, a great is probably, what's the word I'm looking for? Great. That's probably hyperbolic. I don't think you can be a great DB with a really good pass rush, but I think you can be a serviceable or good defensive back if that's the case. I don't think you can be great. I don't think you can make average players essentially great. Again, normally, though, to your point, though, normally you build the pass rush first, and that's what Saleh bases his defense on. So, again, Sauce must have been such a spectacular player that it superseded the need. Obviously, that's how they felt. So that's kind of interesting. JS, top 5 picks are killing the trade prospects as no one's trading up for an offensive tackle. I would disagree. The Saints would be a team. If the Panthers skip on offensive tackle here, again, I don't know. I'm not on Twitter. I'm just watching live. But if they don't take offensive tackle here, the Giants probably will. So that rules them out. And then there's still going to be the rest of the offensive tackles on the board. So very possible, like the Saints could trade up. And if you're for that, if you're the Jets, here's an interesting one. You trade back if you're the Jets with the Saints for like the 16-19 combination or whatever, and then the 49ers Debo trade. That could be possible. All right, guys, let's see. Panthers are coming up. Okay. I think it's Icky. No, Malik Willis.
The Carolina Panthers select
Icky. There you go. Icky Ekwonu is the pick. There you go, guys. Icky Ekwonu. Makes a lot of sense. Get your offensive tackle. Great value. And the Jets don't get him, which a lot of fans would have been upset about. So Icky to the Panthers. They must be over the top about that one. And Ragna Jet. So now how are we getting Debo, Jermaine, and Linderbaum? We can't. Damn. Yeah. Again, unless the 49ers straight up take 10 or they straight up take the 35, 38, 69, then 10 you could still get like Jermaine or something. But then all your other options are killed. So you can't get everything probably. Atlanta taking a quarterback, that could be possible. In my mock, I had them trading back into the first round to get their quarterback, but I could see that at 8. That'd be nice. I'd be good for it. I think Giants are definitely going offensive line here. So it could be Evan Neal, which I think would be over the moon about. And Adam O'Brien, he was in here, a Giants fan. To be able to get KT and Evan Neal, trench warfare, baby. Wow, that would be an A-plus draft for the Giants. As a Jets fan, I would even say that. Again, guys, if you're watching the video stream, this is cool. We've never done this before. Like the video, hit subscribe, and show your support. And also, by the way, feel free to give us a super chat on YouTube. Give us a tip for the stream and jump to the front of the line. Get a question topic answered here on the show. Let's look around real quick to see if there's anything else here as we're just kind of peeking around on Twitter, trying to see if there's anything else here. Oh, again, the DMs about the KT thing. Sad of not getting him. Jacob Infante. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything Twitter-wise that's coming in. Okay, we're kind of good on that front. Interesting. All right, again, like I said, I still think Debo happened. So fingers crossed, baby. Let's go to Ryan Balake here. Now that the reality is settling, I know JD and Salah did do their homework on these prospects. We have to hope that KT wasn't high on the draft board for a reason. Yeah, again, they passed on him. And again, the thing that makes me feel at least a little bit better is they didn't pass on KT straight up for Jermaine Johnson. That to me would have been a hard pill to swallow. The fact that they went a different position entirely, which we talked about that potential scenario, I feel a lot better. To be honest, if they looked at him and said, "Man, this corner is a lockdown guy," then so be it. All the guys don't have charisma. They don't. I appreciate that, Roger. He may give me a run for my money. I haven't seen any of his interviews with the Jets yet or anything because we're doing this live stream, but we'll see. Let's go. Johnny Quest, Sauce is Richard Sherman type body, but better skills than Sherman. Wow, well, that'd be bold. I mean, Sherman ended up going in the 5th round out of Stanford, but Sauce has all that talent. That's, again, you can't be mad at that pick. Again, if they would have went Trayvon Walker or like some sort of random interior defensive lineman, then we'd all be booing the pick and kind of going crazy. But no, with Sauce, I'm not mad, man. I think Sauce is an excellent player. And picks in for the Giants, by the way, so no trade there. Interesting. Okay, I thought that was a trade possibility, potentially kicking back, but I think they're going to go with offensive line. I would take Evan Neal here if I'm the Giants. Let's see. CBW believes Giants will go offensive tackle. I believe so as well. Edwin Velasquez, Christmas came and we got a piece of coal. My son, a Giants fan, he got candy. I think so too. Wow. Hope JD has Bryce Hall and a 2nd rounder for Debo lined up. Yeah, if he'd take that, sure. Yeah, that'd be great. All right, let's see. Ryan Blockhead, I'm psyched to have a lockdown corner. I see Neal going to the Giants here. Yeah, I think so too. I think they just go offensive line. I think that that helps them best. You got to protect your future. Although apparently Daniel Jones is not your future, so you don't have to worry about that. That's kind of fun. All right, let's keep an eye on this. Again, I still think the Debo Samuel trade happens. We will see if I am right or not. But guys, make sure you get your healthy beverage here. I'm going to have to refill soon, but we're good here on the Mountain Dew. Let's see. Roger Goodell should be coming up to the podium here in a second for the Giants. Again, I think it's Evan Neal. I think that's what I mocked. I think I mocked Evan Neal 5, though. So I wouldn't get the full bonus points on that one for our mock draft grading system, but I'd still get points for picking that one out. So we'll see on that. Apparently, Giant fans have been begging for Neal. I'm seeing several of the Giant fans in the insider circle right by the draft stage have Neal stuff ready. Very interesting. Here's Goodell. Here we go. I think it's Evan Neal. Let's see.
With the 7th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Evan Neal, tackle.
Boom.
Alabama.
Wow. What a draft for the Giants, man. I'm going to be blunt. I think that is a home run draft. They got players on both sides of the ball. I thought it was dangerous and really bold, quite frankly, and now dumb as I'm thinking about it. There was no way the Panthers are going pass rusher. If they always wanted Evan Neal, then fine. But, like, not taking the offensive tackle first in front of a team that was clearly taking offensive tackle was a weird flex by the Giants, I will say. Very dumb. But no matter. Again, I still think it's an A-plus draft. You get your nice right tackle. The Giants want to keep Andrew Thomas at left tackle. So you have Andrew Thomas there, bookend tackle. You have Evan Neal on the other side. Positional versatility, great body. You saw it at the combine, which looks great. So you're going to have tackle, which looks great. That's going to help Daniel Jones, who, again, they declined his 5th-year option, but nonetheless, that's going to help open up a lot of things. So Giant fans who are in here, I know we have a variety of fans. Home run draft, A-plus draft, trench warfare. Again, that is not surprising at all that they went in that direction. He is an absolute stud. So the Giants should be absolutely over the moon here. Now, the Falcons are very interesting. They could go Jermaine Johnson. They could go wide receiver. I could certainly see that. Again, they just have so many gosh darn needs. This could be a trade back scenario as well, potentially. Wow, Evan Neal with the big bro hug. He kind of shouldered Goodell in the face. Goodell, he's a trooper, though. He is a real trooper. All right, let's get some other stuff in here. Ryan Blockhead, how likely do you see us trading number 10, though? I think they might package the 2023 draft picks to get it done at this point. That's possible. Again, I mentioned it earlier. Dan Graziano brought up the possibility that he brought up the possibility on This Just In, the news show on ESPN, and he said that it was possible that even if a trade doesn't happen here at 10, again, I think it'll happen at 10. We will see. I don't know if Joe Douglas will bite on that sort of thing. That if it doesn't happen here at 10, that the Deebo Samuel Jets dream isn't dead, that it is still very possible that something could potentially happen. So, like I said, ultimately we'll kind of see there. I'm intrigued that there hasn't been any trades yet. Again, I thought there's a couple of pivot points. Panthers at 6, Giants at 7. I thought there were a couple of pivot points there where maybe it could have happened. No trades yet. I predicted 2 trades in my mock. The Deebo Samuel trade at 10, and then back into the first round for a team coming back up for a quarterback. Maybe the Falcons go quarterback here. I just feel like it's too rich. They have so many other needs. You could get a blue chip player in a variety of places, whether it's wide receiver. Jordan Davis is kind of a sneaky pick here. That could make sense. Potentially, there's some top 10 buzz there. That's kind of one off the top of my head where Jordan Davis could go here to Atlanta. Grady Jarrett could be traded during the draft weekend. So that's something to throw out there as well as a possibility. But in terms of trading number 10, either for Deebo or a trade back scenario, I think are still all on the table and no quarterbacks going yet. Giants know it. Brian Dable knows his talent. No question about it. That's really good. JS, Ryan Balake, Niners are in win now mode. No way they're taking 2023 picks. That's what I thought was strange, quite frankly, about the Graziano report. Like Graziano said that, oh man, if you give them a future first, the 49ers would love to listen on a Deebo Samuel trade. That doesn't make any sense. They're just in the NFC title game. But if that's true and you're the Jets, you could walk away with 4 and 10 plus whoever the guy is. Obviously you're in great shape because imagine this for the Jets, right? So you took Sauce at 4. And the pick is in, by the way, for the Falcons. But you took Sauce at 4. If at 10 you take Jermaine Johnson, let's say, and then you're able to get Deebo with some combination of day 2 picks and 2023 picks, wow. Edge, okay, corner, and then the wide receiver. Wow, you're looking real pretty if you're the Jets. Oh, they pump faked us on ESPN. They went Falcons Colts trade. I'm like, whoa! Oh, the Matt Ryan trade from earlier. I see. Quick pump fake there from ESPN. Ryan Balake, I wish Gettleman was still with the Giants. They probably would have gone Carl Loftus and Penning. Probably. That's funny. That is funny. Johnny Quest, first quarterback is coming off the board right now. Wow. Again, maybe. I think that you trade back into round 1 to get your guy. Like in my mock was Matt Corral in the back end of the first round. So we will see. Eddie, the no-fly zone. I'm glad that it's back. We've had the Revis, Cromartie, and for us to have last year of all the kind of crappy corners, and again, they ended up playing above their head. So I'm not trying to trash on them, but you have Sauce now, which is real elite blue chip talent. That's fantastic. Let's see. Jets could trade back at 2 picks. Eagles, Saints again. Those are definitely teams that make a lot of sense. I could certainly see it from that perspective. Okay, we're going to Goodell. Let's see what they do. The Falcons are at 8. I think it's Garrett Wilson. That's my pick. Oh, my God. Wow. Holy crap. Wow. Again, that makes a lot of sense, Drake London. He is a big basketball star, and the Jets don't get their chance at Drake London. He would have provided a physical wide receiver. Again, another polarizing guy on social media. A big-bodied guy, a basketball star, super physical, and he's the first wide receiver off the board. So we will see. The other interesting thing here is obviously the Calvin Ridley situation. He's out for the year. But you, in theory, pair those two together, that could be a very interesting scenario. Wow. And I can't believe just that, again, the saucing hasn't hit me yet. I don't think it's going to hit me until later tonight when I kind of take a second to kind of take it all in. But, wow. And again, I'm seeing these Drake London highlights. Unbelievable. He's a freak. My pick was Garrett Wilson, so wow. Interesting. Now, so we have Seattle here. Jermaine Johnson. The corners are gone, which Seattle would have loved. They would have loved Stingley or Sauce. He's off the board. So you could go Jermaine here. There could be a team looking to cock block the Jets to trade up and go get whatever receiver of their choice. So that could be certainly possible here at 9, a potential trade-up scenario. Washington, who likes the receivers, they could just see whatever receiver falls to them. Eagles could move up here with Seattle and again try to go get their own wide receiver. That could make a lot of sense. So let's keep an eye out for that with Seattle, or they could simply just take their guy. Let's see. Adam O'Brien, perfect draft for the Giants. I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. You lucky bastard. I think KT is going to be a star for you. I mentioned it earlier, and I think Evan Neal, you get your guys, so that's phenomenal. And Ryan Balake, I'm glad he went to the Falcons. Thank you, ATL. I know there was a lot of Jet fans who did not want London, the injury concerns, the separation concerns that people brought up. So, hey, man, that's fine. That's fine. Not a London fan. Oh, wow, we have a lot of not London fans in here. That's great. That is awesome. Boy Green, I called it. Sauce Gardner, welcome to Gotham, baby. Yes. That is wow. And congrats, RKO, on calling it. That's beautiful. Ryan Balake, I hear you. I'm just hoping to have my cake and eat it too, where we get JJ10, then land Debo and another trade back. If we can, that'd be phenomenal. That would be phenomenal. Oh, Paul Eston Sr., maybe Hamilton is the pick. The Jets could use this pick to get another safety, huh? That would be hilarious. You have Jamal Adams. You just signed Condre Diggs to a big money deal. So you have him. And then Kyle Hamilton could be pop on pop. It very well could be Kyle Hamilton here. I think he slips. I think his floor, though, is Washington. I think that's what I predicted. I think Washington or somewhere in the middle of the first round. So he's a super talented guy. He's Mel's best available. He's the number one player on the board. You still have Garrett Wilson here. So Jets could go wide receiver at 10 or the Debo trade, which, again, by the way, I told you guys this earlier. I feel so confident Debo trade is happening that, again, I have the article ready to go. So let's hope it happens. If it doesn't, that's going to be a bit of a Debbie Downer, I suppose. But fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed for Debo trade. Fingers crossed. Let's go with a couple of other comments here. Screw Debo and his $25 million a year. I want the Wilson connection to electrify the NFL. Let's go. Yeah, for sure. I don't think he could go wrong there. That's for sure. Which wide receiver will the Jets take? I personally am a Jameson Williams guy. I never thought Garrett Wilson would be here, honestly. So it looks like Seattle's not going to take him. So that could be the pick. I would go Jameson Williams. But, hey, there's a lot of Garrett Wilson fans out there. So that would be possible. That would be interesting, JS. That's another thing. The Seattle could easily go with Charles Cross because Dwayne Brown, their veteran tackle, basically. He's a free agent right now, and Charles Cross could be their left tackle. He did some right tackle work at his pro day. That could be it, too. The Jets did a lot of homework on Charles Cross, so I would not be surprised if they went that direction. David D, I'm shocked that KT interviewed with the Jets 3 times and didn't do the job. I guess it doesn't just happen to me. Yeah, I mean, he interviewed several times. It got very interesting, but never a thing. So take that for what you will. Ryan Block, I see Willis or Cross goes here. That would be, talk about Willis. That could be a pick. I did not predict that. I had Willis going 6th, and he's still on the board, so Seattle could easily go Willis. That's a good point. Cross here, Willis, Cross, or who did I say? Jermaine Johnson, maybe? That could be. I could see that. Let's see here. If we didn't take Icky at 4, no way we take Cross at 10. That's possible if that's how you feel, unless they feel better about Cross than we think. Screw Debo. KT is 1 chromosome short of being special ed. Oh, Mike, easy, man. Jeez, Lou, some harsh comments here. RKO. If we didn't take Icky at 4, no way we take Cross at 10 again, which, you just got the comment again. Edge at 10 or trade. Again, Seattle pick is in, no trade. Oh my gosh, guys, this is a wild start to the draft. We've been streaming for over an hour and 40 minutes, so thanks to everybody who's been joining in here, by the way. Continue to share this with your friends and family and everybody else. Like the video, hit subscribe. This is intense. This is intense right now, so we will see. Again, I think it's a Debo trade. We will see ultimately. I'm hoping, because we haven't had a trade yet, I'm hoping when the Jets pick, the red flash across the screen, a trade alert, and then I see 49ers, and we know already, without them even announcing it, that Debo is coming to the Jets. So fingers crossed, everybody. Debo. I know some people in here do not want Debo, but I do. I want Debo desperately. But we'll see. Seattle pick is in. God. So many choices you guys gave. Who could it be? I'm going to go Jermaine Johnson. I think that's a pick. But it could be quarterback. Could be a lot of things. Could be offense. It could be Charles Cross. Again, ESPN keeps faking you out because they put these trade graphics on the screen, but it's like past trades. Jesus, come on, ESPN. What are you doing? But I'm thinking Jermaine Johnson. Could see Charles Cross. Maybe Malik Willis. Maybe you guys are right. Could be. Hamilton to Seattle. Again, that's funny. That is fun. If they really, oh my God, I would lose my collective shit if somehow he is the guy at 9. That would be funny. Interesting. The pick is in, so let's keep an eye on this, guys. It could be interesting. We do all want Debo, though. Again, I got the Debo article ready, baby. I so hope. I'd be so ready to go beep boop bop, and you guys will see me. The camera will be on me. The NFL Network graphics are better. Oh, well, I'll tell you that I've floated between both over the years, both ESPN and NFL Network, because I like a lot of the voice over there, Rich Eisen and everybody else. But ESPN normally has had pretty good production. And like I said, you got all the names, you know. You got like normally in a normal year of Adam Schefter, Mel Kiper. I'm a big Greenberg guy. I know a lot of fans are not. But, you know, so I get kind of excited. Well, looks like Adele's coming up. Here we go.
With the 9th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Charles Cross.
Charles Cross, there you go. You get your offensive tackle. Again, the Jets did a lot of homework on Charles Cross. So, guys, now we're officially on Debo trade watch. So, Jermaine Johnson could make sense if you stay. All the wide receivers except for Drake London, who I wouldn't have thought would be a 49ers fit. This is the Debo trade alert. This is the Debo trade watch. Is it going to happen? A lot of balls in the air on this potential trade. And, oh, my God, this is so crazy. You know, there's a lot to dive through here, obviously, with the Debo. Oh, my God, the Jets are on the clock officially. Wow. The Charles Cross pick, again, makes so much sense. Oh, my God, they've been on the clock for a few minutes. I told you that, you know, when ESPN or whoever gets on the clock, they've been on for a few minutes. So let's hope for the trade alert. Please, please, please. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, my God. I want a Debo trade. So bad. I want to speak it into existence. And again, if it's Jermaine Johnson, I'm seeing some of you guys in the chat. If it's Jermaine Johnson here, I want an edge rusher anyway. And I'd be okay with it. And Connor Rogers is such a big fan of Jermaine Johnson, and so is Leger Douzable and so many other really well-respected people in our industry that I would understand if that's the direction they went because, you know, they speak highly of him. I don't see it the same, but, you know, I just want an edge rusher, so I don't give a flying hoot if it's what I want, he wants, anything. Come on, 49ers, do it, you bastards. Come on. This would be so cool. Please trade. There's a lot of good players on the board. I'd be okay if they went. Jameson Williams would be fun. Like, oh, my God, I can't believe Charles Cross is a member of the Seattle Seahawks. Holy crap. Wow. And that would be, Roger, if that's true, and you could trade for him tomorrow, that would be cool too. I got to make sure I don't look at the phone. As soon as this pick goes in, I'm jumping away from the comments. Although a trade would be great. So milk this time all the way down. Do the 49ers trade. Give us Debo Samuel. Give us what we want. Give us Debo. That'd be cool. Great pick first. Sauce Gardner. That's fantastic. Not bad. Not too shabby. But let's see who is here. Does the trade go through? Oh, my God. I'm so nervous. Guys. I'm seeing everything. Trade. I don't see the Niners pulling the trigger. I see that from Ryan Balake here in the chat. I don't know, man. I pre-wrote an article, so I hope it happens, you know. I hope it does. Wow, the Jet fans are pretty crazy. I like the JETS, like little power suit for the woman. That's nice. Got a couple of Wesley Walker fans out there. Wow. And again, this is the who would have ever thought though, just as we're talking here. Oh, the pick is in. No Debo trade. Oh my God. It's okay. I'm going away from the comments here, guys. Going away from the comments. Here we go. Oh my Atlanta. All right, Joe Douglas is fist pumping in the room. Wow, the whole room's clapping. Wow. What could be? What could be? What could be? Oh my God. We got Sauce at first, so we got Sauce first. We got a shutdown corner. I'm away from the comments, so I can't see you guys. So they did not trade it for Debo. Wow, wow, wow. Jameson Williams would be a spicy pick. Jermaine Johnson would make a lot of sense. There's now no longer an offensive lineman, so any of you fans that were concerned about that, there's no one here. There's no one to take Trevor Penning here. So again, Jameson Williams would make sense. Jermaine Johnson, Rich Samini, and a couple others said that it would be a home run draft if they walked away with Sauce and Jermaine Johnson. And the defense obviously needs the help. So, wow, the pick is in. Oh, my God, man. This is so nervous. I can't believe right now we're in the middle of the 2022 NFL draft. I have to pinch myself. And like I said, I've never done a live stream for it before, so this has been a lot of fun with all you guys so far. And thanks for tuning in. We're on an hour and 45 minutes so far on the live stream. So this is great. This is great. Oh my God. The pick is in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God, here we go.
With the 10th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Garrett Wilson.
Holy crap. Wow.
Garrett Wilson was born to be a Buckeye. Literally,
it's over. No Debo trade. It's over. Wow. Wow. We've got a new wide receiver, everybody. We got a new weapon. Wow. It's some, here's the thing, everybody, that, there was a decision to be made. Either Debo Samuel, you give up the assets, you give up the money and everything that it would have been. And by the way, he's being compared to Lynn Swann on ESPN. Wow. And you get Garrett Wilson, who a lot of people called the best wide receiver in this draft. The body control I'm seeing is pretty impressive here on tape. A very talented guy. The number one wide receiver. So Zach Wilson gets help. He gets help there, and then they get some help on the back end of the defense. But again, here's what I fear about this. Again, Garrett Wilson, phenomenal. He wasn't my number one wide receiver, but I understand the pick. Again, my only worry here is now what the heck do you do at edge rusher? That scares the crap out of me. Do you launch back up for Jermaine Johnson? Do you feel good about Boye Mafe, Arnold Ebiketie? That's concerning. All right, let's jump into the chat here. Okay, let's see. Boy. Again, I will say this as we're seeing the comments here. I'm not a big Garrett Wilson guy. Other people calling him wide receiver one. It's not that I hate him. I just loved a lot of the other receivers, but he is excited. He's like pumping up the fans. This is awesome to see him in a Jets hat. We got a wide receiver one. So you know what? What we'll be doing, by the way, and this is a series we're going to be doing, is for every Jets pick, we're going to talk to an insider and hear more about him. So stay tuned for that on the YouTube channel. I'll be trying to do those interviews tonight and tomorrow morning. We'll be talking to an Ohio State insider to learn more about Garrett Wilson here. And we'll be talking to a Cincinnati insider on Sauce Gardner. So I'm looking forward to that. So that should be a lot of fun. Wilson, baby, there you go. Let's get some of your guys' reactions in here. No trade. NFL Network announced Jets not trading for Debo. Yeah, I would imagine not now that Garrett Wilson is here. I think that that kills it. So that article I wrote is all for nothing. So, oh, well, that's too bad. Wilson to Wilson. I'll have to pull it up. I will cut some clips here momentarily. Jordan Reed, ESPN NFL Draft Lines. Whoa, Saints trade up. Saints trade up. Saints are at 11 now. Oh, my. They trade up. What are they moving up for? Trevor Penning, maybe? Wow, trade, our first trade. Washington moving back to Commanders. Saints move up here. Okay, let's keep an eye out for that. But But yeah, Jordan Reed talked about the Wilson to Wilson connection. I'll have to cut that up in all our chats. Oh, look at JS. Way to call that. Would love watching a trade down here, and they do with the Saints. I have not seen the trade details on that yet, so if you guys see that, let me know. RKO, look at the Wilson highlights. He's lightning again, and this is what I love. Like I said, with every pick the Jets have, we'll be talking to an insider from wherever they came from to learn more about them. So, guys, keep an eye out for that on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/BoydGreen25. As usual, no pass rush. Yeah, again, that's my concern. What's the plan? I don't know what the plan is. So maybe you get lucky and Jermaine drops to some obscene level and you trade up to get him. And if you somehow get Sauce, Jermaine, and Garrett Wilson, maybe you're feeling pretty happy about yourself. Ryan, Paul, are you not happy with the pick? Maybe I just don't know enough. Maybe that's it, Ryan, to be honest with you. I just liked a lot of the other receivers. So, it's not that I hate it. I know a lot of people are high on Garrett Wilson. A lot of people had Garrett Wilson wide receiver 1. I did not. I like Drake London's size. He wasn't available, obviously. Jameson Williams, I like what he brings to the table. Again, with the injuries, you had to weigh the risk versus reward there. I like Traylon Burks, but he was never going this high. I don't like Chris Olave. So Garrett Wilson was like wide receiver 3 for me. Wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4. So, again, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's not I will say this. I'm excited for wide receiver 1. I think the other thing that's kind of infecting this is obviously with them taking Garrett Wilson, Debo's off the board. No Debo is possible. And that's kind of sad after, all this speculation and hope that it could have happened. And, Ryan, that's probably a good idea that you could trade up for JJ if he continues to fall. And now as you're looking at the picks, I mean, Houston could certainly come back to take him. Minnesota, no. I'm just trying to project here. Eagles could take him. I had him going 18, so that could be possible too. You'll be better week 3 guaranteed. And you're probably right that I will in some way feel a lot better about it. Again, it's not that I hate Garrett Wilson. Maybe I just don't know enough. I don't know enough about him. And that sounds insulting to say for a first-round wide receiver. I just need to be convinced. I think that's going to happen. Again, I'm not angry at the pick. Wide receiver 1 for Zach Wilson is good. Wilson is great. I'm going to just have to go back to the drawing board and hear a lot more about these guys from some of our insiders. Ryan Block, hey, Paul, trust me, this dude is a real deal. Davis Moore and Wilson are going to do damage. I hope so, man. I hope so. That's a good point, Roger. Again, if Lawson goes again, Sauce will have to cover for years. No question about it. So they need to get an edge rusher. They need an edge rusher, man. And there you go. Wow, Adam O'Brien. I don't know if this is sarcastic, but wow, Davis Moore and Wilson. Are you kidding me? That's 3 number 1s. I think Elijah Moore could be a number 1. Wilson, obviously, people project as a number 1, but Corey Davis, I'm not sure. A really good number 2, I hope. Oh, cool. Thank you for the trade stuff, JS, our ESPN NFL insider here. First rounder, third rounder, and a fourth rounder for 11th pick. So let's see who the Saints are moving up for. Picks in. I would assume, and they didn't have to give up the farm, probably Trevor Penning. They really need an offensive tackle. Could go wide receiver to get their choice. Could be Jameson Williams or whoever that ends up being. That is a nice haul, though, to drop only a handful of spots. Very nice for Washington. Carl Loftus, a Jet at the end of round 1. God, I hope not. He would not do it for me. The top 5 best players on the board, according to Mel Kiper. Kyle Hamilton's still there. Jermaine Johnson's still there. Jameson Williams, Daxton Hill, and Chris Olave. I really like Daxton Hill, too. Rich, JD has a plan. That's what I'm going to keep saying to myself. So, let's see. Beautiful, beautiful. But no Debo. I can't believe that's really sad. Well, that's okay. Let's see. So let's get rid of some of these guys. And feel free to keep dropping in questions or comments here into the chat. And we will keep an eye out for you guys as well. So keep dropping those in. This has been a lot of fun to do this stream thus far. Wow. This has been crazy. By the way, let's see. Let's do a quick peek what we are up to in our subscribers as we're jumping on here. Let's see. Have we reached it yet? No. Guys, let's get to 1.5K. We're at 1,494 subscribers. We need 6 more for 1.5K. Let's try to jump on there if we can here tonight. That would be awesome. Let's see. The Saints pick is in. Again, it could be a wide receiver choice. Chris Olave, Jameson Williams, maybe. Jermaine would be interesting. I don't think so. Could be Trevor Penning. That could be kind of a surprise one to get their offensive tackle. I could certainly see that. Let's see. Mafe tomorrow. That wouldn't be bad if he makes it that far. Oh, let's go to the pick.
The NFL draft is a time of optimism for all 32 teams and their fans. We've got a similar time 2 weeks from tonight when we announce the 2022 schedule.
Can't wait for the schedule. We'll do another show for that, guys. Yeah.
This year's schedule will have a new twist, as our Thursday night games will be carried by a new partner, Amazon Prime Video.
Cool.
Joining me are Chargers and Chiefs season ticket members James Ebo and Moose Felt. Also here is
This is kind of the random Roger Goodell stuff. We got like a Chiefs and Chargers fan randomly up there for the Saints pick. Like, what the hell? What's going on here? I don't know.
Thanks, Roger. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Good. I'll tell you what, I am excited to be part of this broadcasting crew for Amazon. You may recognize this guy right here next to me. He's going to be helping me make this announcement for Prime Video, which will be airing on week 2 of the NFL season, September 15th.
Look at all the shameless promotion.
Los Angeles running back Austin Eckler. Huh? And I guess you can tell probably it's no surprise. The first game that we're going to kick it off is going to be out in the Arrowhead on Thursday night against the Chargers.
Okay, there you go. You randomly announce a game. We got Chiefs Chargers coming up. Cool.
About this game. Whoever has the ball last is going to win this game. At least Ray is always
They
saying.
could say the pick, Tony. Let's go, Tony G.
Look, it doesn't get much better than this. Thursday night football. You got 2 high-powered
Yeah,
teams
boy.
battling
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
it. Like, come on.
It's going to be an amazing thing.
Unbelievable. Hopefully this pick goes through. Let's jump back over here as we're waiting. Come on, Paul. Give Paul 1,500 followers. Hit that subscribe button. We're at 1,494. Come on, people. Let's get to 1,500 subscribers. Let's go, baby. Let's try to see what we can do here. Let's go.
So we will see you there September 15th.
Okay, come on, baby. Okay, cool random plug here for a random NFL schedule. That's kind of weird. Not really sure what's happening there. Come on. What's happening? For God's sakes, what took so long? Let's move. Okay.
The 11th pick to the New Orleans Saints.
Okay.
With the 11th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Chris Olave. Wow, Ohio State receivers going back to back. There, they get their wide receiver. They needed a wide receiver too to Michael Thomas anyway. So interesting, Chris Olave. Again, not as big of a fan. Hey, out of the two, I preferred Garrett Wilson much over Chris Olave. There you go. They get that. Isn't this the Saints pick? Yeah, it's supposed to be. Let's go. Yeah, I'm seeing all these webcam girls. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know how to block this user. That's not really working, but it looks like we are getting hacked here. Jesus. Put user in timeout. Right, yeah, sorry, guys. This is blowing up the chat. We're getting hacked here. Let's see. Well, I'm not. Lions traded up. Oh, wow. I see him. Holy crap. The Lions and Vikings made a trade? Zoinks? What the? Oh, my God. If they're trading up for 32, that's got to be quarterback, right? What else could it be? And for the Vikings to trade back that far. Wow. How many picks did they give up? If you guys see that, drop that in the chat. How big is this Lions trade? That's a huge jump from 32 to 12. I just heard the Lions traded up. Whoa. So the Vikings are sending 12 and 46. Wow. So, okay, let me try to think of this for a second. So they still have to, wow. So, wow. So they're giving up their first and second. That 32-34 combo is so big. That's so big. Who could they be going up for? Wide receiver? I mean, they were sniffing around Debo. So the Debo in this draft would be Traylon Burks, I guess. Could go quarterback if you felt that strongly about it. Kenny Pickett. Malik Willis, a quarterback, has still not gone off the board yet. Interesting. Wow, but thanks for the details, JS. You've been a rock star in here. Yeah. Wow. Very interesting trade. I don't have the draft value chart in front of me, but interesting. I think 32 and 34 are super valuable, though. So very nice. Let's see. Jameson Williams to the Lions. Is that official or is that the guess? I'm not sure. Yeah, we're getting a lot of names here. This has to be Willis from Ryan Balake. Hamilton still there, maybe. Yeah, that could be. They need a safety. Jermaine Johnson, maybe. Wow, I don't know. This is interesting. I mean, that's a massive trade up. Super aggressive. And then with a division rival, no less. I guess they just didn't care. I didn't care. Probably Malik Willis, maybe. Could go QB. Kenny Pickett. I like that they don't do this anymore. They're kind of showing randomly some of the couches that are, the people all around. I like that they're not kind of blowing it anymore. They used to do that. They used to they'd go to Mark Sanchez and he's like throwing a Jets head on and celebrating. And then you kind of get, the tease a little too early. So, Ryan Balake, there's no way they're trading up that high for a wide receiver. That would be surprising, especially with the injury history there. For Jameson, that would be bold. But again, the only reason I think that is as a possibility is, they were sniffing around Debo. So that could make sense, I guess. But man, what a bold trade up. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Let's see what it is, though. Let's see what it is. Wow. Okay. Well, we're just trying to hear in. Sorry about the silence there for a second. Let's get a little sip as we're waiting in here for this to come in. Mel Kiper with kind of a good name drop there that, a couple years ago, Saints traded up. We thought it was for Lamar Jackson, ended up being for Davenport. So it could be a similar situation here where it's not the quarterback we all assume. That's possible. And again, normally when you make that kind of jump, if you're the Lions, you have to give up a future first to drop that back far. But obviously they had a lot of combinations and picks early in the first and in the second as well. So that could be interesting. Wow. I still can't believe. So the Jets walk away with Sauce and Garrett Wilson. Wow. Impressive. Very impressive. Let's see. We're going with all kinds of names in here. Huge risk. Eagles are moving up after Detroit. Wow. A lot of movement, man. I love it. Here are all the trades. And as JS said, 12th overall and their second rounder for late first, early second, and then a third in this class. So very interesting. Wow, Eagles moving up. All this trade action, which is a lot of fun. So, wow. Okay, here's Roger. Let's see.
The Vikings have traded the 12th pick to the Detroit Lions with the 12th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. The Detroit Lions select Jameson Williams, wide receiver, Alabama.
Whoa! So if I'm not wrong, receiver. The receiver run is heavy. Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jameson, goddamn Williams. Wow. Holy crap. And with the injury, wow. Lions were not playing. So, okay. Jets are like, hey, Debo. Okay, I guess we'll go Garrett Wilson. Lions, hey, Debo. Up, I guess we'll go Jameson Williams. Holy crap. Wow. That is crazy. Let's go Ryan Balake. The Eagles are sending 15, 124, 162, and 166 for 13. Wow, so a lot of later picks. But Texans wanted to trade back anyway, so okay. So who's left, right? So you had Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Jameson Williams, Chris Olave, and the last one I would have to assume is Treylon Burks if they were going wide receiver. The pick is in, by the way, for the Eagles. Jameson goddamn Williams shirt. Perhaps. Holy crap. I just still can't believe they did it. Again, I really like Jameson Williams. I think he's a freak. And obviously, a lot of people were concerned about the medical because what was he, the fourth receiver off the board? But obviously, super talented. Man, the Lions are not playing around, man. What a player. What a player he is. Man, if and when he gets healthy, I think it was Matt Miller or someone who called him. He could be a top 5 receiver in this league that quick. Unbelievable. But again, you got to I can't believe Garrett Wilson, baby. I'm getting more excited about it as we kind of get away from it. I'm just, wow, a number 1 wide receiver. Again, wide receivers are sexy. Those are great picks. Wow. Think about that. That's a good point, Ryan Balake. All 3 of these guys were on the Ohio State roster at one point. How ridiculous. Wow. And he got away to try to get more action. Wow, he's wearing a Detroit Lion hat. He's so happy. That's so cool. Again, another part of this for me is the dreams being realized, multi-millionaires and all that kind of stuff. That's great. Wow. Just wow. Unbelievable. This is cool. I'm seeing that the Robert Saleh, Joe Douglas presser is coming up in a little bit. So maybe, guys, maybe what we'll do here is instead of being on for the full time, maybe we'll hop off for that in a few minutes, and then we'll be back after the draft to kind of recap everything and do that. That's maybe what we'll end up doing here. And you guys can hop over to some of the other Jets YouTube channels in the meantime so we could get that fresh, solid Joe Douglas action. Maybe we'll put that up on Twitter. So we'll probably do that, guys, for everyone who's in here probably. I'm imagining I just got the text about a solid Douglas presser coming up, so you could talk about that, and likely I'm assuming the Deebo Samuel stuff and no longer happening. So we'll probably do that, but we will be back after to kind of recap and kind of have some breath, and I'll be able to have some time to set up a few interviews with Ohio State and of course Cincinnati. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that should be fun. And by the way, the other cool thing about the Cincinnati, which is kind of interesting, is Greg Scruggs, who used to work for Cincinnati, the defensive line. They got some really cool insight, obviously, about him, which is fascinating. Wow. All right, we'll go to about we'll go for the next pick or two, and then, like I said, we'll hop off, and then we'll be back. We've been on for the last 2 hours, so we'll be back on after the draft. Guys, you can hop right back on here. We'll kind of do a live reaction, so to speak, kind of a post show after the first round, set you guys up for day 2 and all that jazz. So we'll probably be doing that as well, so you guys can say for that. If you'd like. So we'll be back for that in a little bit. We'll see who the Eagles, traded up for. And then, like I said, we will hop off. And then I will be back later tonight. You guys can hop right back here on the channel and we'll get that. Wow. What a start, though, to day 1 of the draft here. This is unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Oh, Connor Rogers. He is excited about the Sauce pick. You got to love that. That's phenomenal. Just great. Oh, my God. What a draft so far, guys. This has been fun. Like I said, I've never done this live stream before. So cool. So cool to get some of your live reactions and thoughts. And so many of you guys in here that have been in here for hours. So tip of the cap to you guys. This has been a lot of fun. Really cool. We'll try to do bigger productions in the future. Not just me, bring on other guests and things of that nature. But this was cool to try. No question about it. Like I said, I will be on I'm going to be on the stream tomorrow with Green Bean, Matt O'Leary, Jets Talk 24/7. I'm not sure what other guests are going to be on there, but I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be tomorrow for some portion of day 2, which I'm excited about. And again, 35-38, you're going to have that in your back pocket. And obviously the Deebo Samuel trade possibilities are over now that you have Garrett Wilson. So, that's not going to happen anymore. But now we just fully embrace. We get those wide receiver first-round jerseys, baby. Garrett Wilson, he will go very nicely with Elijah Moore and Corey Davis, and it should be a lot of fun. Wow. Amazing. We'll have a lot of content, guys, coming out on Twitter. Like I said, we'll wait for this Eagles pick to come in, and we'll have a lot of content on Twitter. I'm going to be getting some cool other reaction videos and other cool stuff on. We will have that up here in a little bit on my Twitter. Scrolling ticker down below at BoyGreen25. So we'll be doing that soon. So that should be a lot of fun as well. We're waiting to come back from commercial. Doctor Strange, multiverse of madness coming up. But let's see who the Eagles traded up for, and then we'll jump off here. Let's see. Oh, man, this is so cool. So exciting for the first round. I can't believe Trayvon Walker, they're re-showing it on ESPN. He was the first overall pick.
He's like in a palatial estate. Where the hell is Trayvon Walker at? He's got like this marble background. This is unbelievable. And Sauce Gardner's a Jet. Look at him with the Jets jersey up. That's amazing. It's amazing. And Garrett Wilson. Playmakers on both sides of the ball, man. Unbelievable. Great. Phenomenal. Kayvon Thibodeau had like an amazing reaction to getting picked. Good for him. Yeah. Gotta love that. All right. Who is the Eagles moving up for? That's what we got to find out, guys. Who are the Eagles moving up for? Could be the last of the receivers. Could be QB. Maybe they're moving up to ensure, although no one in front of them would have taken a QB. So I don't. Maybe Houston, I guess, but I think they like Davis Mills. So they traded Texans get a fourth this year, 2 more fifths just to move up 2 spots. I mean, that's great value for Houston. So it makes a lot of sense there. Makes a lot of sense. Let's see here. Wow. Right. Well, that's okay, guys. Let's see here. Interesting. I'm seeing a VR Hildago saying JJ or Jordan Davis. Let's see. I could see Jermaine too. That could be interesting. Could be the last wide receiver. I don't know. But that's giving up a lot to move up. So I'm trying to think who Jordan Davis probably makes sense to jump in front of Baltimore for. They would love a guy like Jordan Davis. Could be Devin Lloyd. Could be Nakobe Dean. That would be kind of surprising. Wow. Interesting. We're about to find out, folks. Oh my God, who is this going to be? We're already 12 picks in. We're about to get our 13th for the 2022 NFL Draft. Wow. They got a whole band up there too. Jesus. This pick seems like it's been taking forever. I'm not sure if that's really that or like a weird intermission in the middle of all this. All these Eagles fans are partying, though. They seem to be really enjoying the experience. Okay, yep. Oh, wow. A whole group of kids are coming out. Let's see. Wow, high school kids, it looks like. Okay, looks like a special thing. Okay. Wow. Let's see. All right, let's see. It could be Jordan Davis. Could be one of these guys. Let's see. Okay.
Joining me for the Eagles pick are 6 high school tackle and flag football captains from teams across Clark County and Las Vegas.
Cool. Some Vegas kids, flag football stuff, yeah.
They truly exemplify the NFL's values of respect, integrity, resiliency, and responsibility to their teams. Congratulations to all of you on your accomplishments, and good luck on the upcoming season. You're welcome. The Houston Texans have traded
who is this?
the 13th pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. With the 13th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Jordan Davis.
Oh, my God. My intern Mark wanted Jordan Davis so bad. Good for him. That's awesome. My intern wanted Jordan Davis on my radio show so bad. Good for him, man. That's funny. That's awesome. Good for him. He'll be elated tomorrow. Well, guys, we're going to sign off here for this live stream. Thanks, guys, for trying this out with me. I know this was a bit of a social experiment here. I'd never done this before. It was really cool. We'll try to do some more stuff. Like I said, over the weekend and the next couple of days, I'll be joining Green Bean, Matt O'Leary, all those guys on their channels. And we'll be putting out some more content on Twitter. So make sure you guys check it out. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you later for some more content. We'll be back after the draft here tonight. See you guys.